Hello everyone and welcome to episode 26.1 of Marvel's Midnight Suns. This is being, we're kicking this off about 8 minutes after the first attempt because if you have watched enough of the series, you'll know that every once in a while, this game, and only this game, starts presenting some odd graphical corruption on some of the effects where it turns into like squares and it looks very macro blocky, and usually that portends some sort of a game crash or something else. It's something that tends to change form as the game has been patched, and it happened faster than we've ever seen it, so we're jumping back in. Nothing has happened in that preceding 8 minutes. I was just sort of like examining Iron Man's deck and getting ready to go on the next Morbius mission. So if we're lucky, we're going to get that same cutscene again. And hello to Hickey and Samalander, as well as Fox McCloud, More Than a Mia, and Maxine. Hello to all of you, and the very beginning of episode 26. Let's try that all again.
Now that the Hydra vampires have my prototype sample, I've no doubt they'll attempt to create their own sunlight serum.
Mass produce it, more like.
But where would Hydra vampires go to mass-produce sunlight serum?
Somewhere familiar to them.
How about a Hydra facility that makes the gamma goop they put in their blood?
Yes, I'm going to go with exactly like that.
How about one sending a distress signal about a vampire invasion? Might be a good place to start.
Okay, so once again, Hunter's texture hasn't quite loaded in, but I guess we'll see if that makes a difference. Let's invite Iron Man in, and then we're going to take the same step that we started to last time of just adjusting his deck in one way. We're going to take out Surgical Strike, I think, and we're going to put in Air Superiority, and then I think we're going to take out Precision Plus and swap that out for Mark Target. That'll give him 3 attacks, 3 skill cards, and 2 heroics, so he can sort of help generate heroism for the team. Yeah, so it's not all messed up now. I feel pretty good about where we are. Let's go ahead. Oh, there's her texture. We got it. So, I guess there are going to be Hydra on this one. Target an enemy, they'll be KO'd if knocked into a drop. I don't think any of these guys produce drops for us, so let's get Rune of Vertigo out of here. And let's replace it with Iron Oak, because that way we can add block to our team if we want to. Mia and Samalander, and Jab, hello to Jab. Mia and Samalander, thank you for doing the shoutouts. Symbiote Bomb. Yeah, applying Bind is always helpful. So with that, we are ready to go on the mission.
Mass production of my prototype sample is a nightmare come to life.
Do you ever regret creating your sample?
Of course, but humankind did not split the atom just to create bombs. In the right hands, science is a force for prosperity.
What about the wrong hands?
When I am done with them, they will not have hands.
Miss Portal.
Thanks, Magic. You can never tell in this game what's going to cause the dialogue to cut off, so I do try to avoid transitions and stuff while the characters are talking. Do you think that Morbius always talked like that? Like back before he was a living vampire?
Has Hydra turned upon itself?
No, this is biology. It is a vampire's nature to betray the living.
Excuse me?
Oh, but not mine. I differ on a biological level.
Relax. It was a joke.
Sin. I should have known you were behind this.
Hold them off. We need more time. Go. Feed upon them. Let their veins bleed rivers.
Okay, hack the data terminal. Defeat enemies before they can damage or destroy the server. Use the hacked data cards to retrieve the data.
If we can disable those terminals, at the very least we can slow their efforts to reproduce the serum.
But we need to protect the server to access the data ourselves.
Correct.
And I thought technology was supposed to make our lives easier.
Yes, got it. All right, now she has Hunter has a demolitionist ability. AoE radius increased by 50%. Is that on her abilities or is that on explosives? Because that looks like a standard explosive size. And also, I feel like we should just shove this guy into the explosion. Okay, that feels like a good opening move. So this guy also has only 1 hit point. So let's quick claw him.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Fox says, I want them to walk through the portal and realize they're standing on the middle of the Rainbow Road in the middle of a race. Oh, and just get, like, plowed down by Bowser. He just cooks right past him. Or worse, Luigi. So, if I hit that guy, it's not quite enough to get him. Okay, well, I still like throwing the box at this guy. Okay, and then we could whip this guy into that guy. Oh, and that kills both of them. Even though this discards a random card, I feel like I'm comfortable with it. However, let's just make absolutely sure that the random card that it discards isn't the one that we need to hack the data terminal. And I'm going to say that Morbius made this choice so he can run over here and get the data terminal himself. Okay, now we're gonna whip. Well, we can whip at the end, can't we? A target enemy minion, they attack a random ally. Yeah.
I've been waiting.
Is that Sin? Oh, I didn't even... Wait, no, that's Turned Mystic. Okay, we're not as interested in her. So, with our final card play, yeah, let's take out these guys.
Your time has come. You were too weak for this fight.
All right, and I've already used my move. We could kick this into that guy, but it's got 1 hit point. Really feels like a waste. I do think that we're going to, because she's probably going to move, right? So let's hit her with that crate.
The mother protects us.
And sure, why not this as well? True, we only hit 1 person, but... Okay, that is everything I've got. We could discard... Nah, I'm good with these. Also, Sam Melander, thank you for the request a quote of, or worse, Luigi. Fox is saying we can whip at the end, can't we? Angel about to hit that nay nay. Hello to Lucha Freddy. Lucha Freddy, I hope your weekend has been well. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. If if I start bleeding on using Annihilation, you're still very dead at the end of Annihilation.
We are not out of this yet.
Okay.
I'm sure you've all realized what will happen if these vampiric Hydra forces lose their vulnerability to the sun.
A lot of innocent civilians are going to pay the price, and we can't allow that.
Your sincere concern for the guiltless is inspiring.
And your lack of empathy for them is disturbing.
Gain Bloodlust and 101 block for free. Well, it's free, so we might as well.
It is too late for you.
Well, Fox McCloud is calling up a quote I have no memory of. This could not be a puzzle and just be here's some balls to interact with. I have no memories, like clearly from Control, but other than that, no memory of what the context of that was. Let's see if we can kick this crate into that dealie. Oh, man. This thing really has a lot of hit points. Okay, 4 card plays until that hatches. And I think it's just gonna have to. If target has bleed. Nobody has bleed right now. Wow, I don't like any of my positioning options here. Okay, let's not hit the generator. Ah, boy. Can I... Yeah, so we can't knock this back. Basically, if we could at least get this down low enough so that it only hatches once, that'd be nice. I'm going to redraw... I'm going to redraw Heads Up because, boy, but we could really use that heroism, couldn't we? Ooh. Okay, let's hack a data terminal since that's how we actually finish this sucker. Lucha Freddy's asking Mia, did you work out that trigger fire stuff? Oh, right, the extension for the channel. Yeah, Lucha Freddy probably knows more about possible, like, plugins and stuff, too.
Fair enough.
Like, channel design stuff on Twitch than almost anybody that I've known. I do think I want to discard. I'm going to discard... I'm going to discard... I'm not going to I am going to discard. I'm going to discard Fortify. So that I can get one more move. And shove this guy, not into the generator. It's just... That's an attack we just straight up don't have to have. She's there in the corner. I don't really have any options on her. Can't really hit that guy at all. Okay, yeah. We've done what we can on this turn.
Her will. Hardly a scratch.
Sure, just keep throwing bodies at the problem.
Okay, I really like the idea of kicking that into those guys, but we need a couple points of heroism first.
As much as she'd like to pretend, Sin doesn't hold the same sway as her grandfather, much less Lilith.
Does it matter? She has enough resources at her disposal to be a problem.
Okay, so I'm going to redraw this so that nearby enemies will get marked. Okay, but the thing is, I really want the vulnerable on that. I want to do as much damage as I can to that in 3 turns.
I'm saving my energy so we need it.
I'll focus my attention.
Who designed your armor? Because it looks like junk.
Okay, let's quick blast this guy, because that's free. Now I can redraw it. No, let's hit this guy, and I can redraw it and add knockback.
Let's do it.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Now, do I have anything else that can do? Oh, hero combo. Yes, and it's exactly the one that we want. Perfect.
Try to keep up.
You had my complete confidence.
That's perfect. Now let's hack the data terminal. Lucha Freddy says that he's also experimenting with a thing called Tangia. It adds a good selection of text-to-speech options if you need some good lols.
prototype. It's here. We must recover it.
One more batch. Secure it. Quickly now.
One thing specific to the Morbius cutscenes that hasn't been elsewhere in the game is that there seems to be a little bit of an audio desync.
So we finally have the opportunity to settle our grievances personally.
Defeat Sin.
You're surprisingly enthusiastic for someone marching towards their end.
And you are shockingly confident for someone who dares tread on the work of a superior intellect.
Enough talk!
Okay, yeah, we get a nice 2-for-1 here. Oh, but here's a, I don't know if that explodes. It doesn't look like it does.
This should be good.
I cannot be.
They're moving on me.
Oh no, these definitely explode, or at least they... Oh, they're sliders, that's what it is. Vampires throw their voices very well, don't you know? It is one of their less appreciated abilities. Turning to mist, turning into a bat, shape-shifting into a wolf, also the ventriloquism. I don't have... Well, I guess we can do this and then claw. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. So we might as well start this guy bleeding as well, and then we're going to hit her the next 2 times.
I smell your food.
And now because she's bleeding... we should be able to do this.
I'll make This can only bode well for us.
And yet, we're not done. Let's have Hunter throw this into Sin as well. Also, Fox McCloud sent something to Mia and Shiv in Discord, and apparently Mia was just looking at it. And Jab is saying, it's a real battle of condescending British accents between Sim and Morbius. The thing about Morbius is that I'm not sure, like, his attitude is condescending, but his accent is pure malevolence. Don't you see, Hunter? You and I can work together. And even though, like, his mission seems altruistic, it's like, wow, dude. We're not going to get a chance to do air superiority, I don't think. I mean, nothing's impossible. I kind of want to elbow her because she might die of bleeding when we do that. Yeah, let's kill Feeding Frenzy. And I'm going to shove her into Morbius.
Is this what you had hoped for?
They are still set on me.
And then... Yeah, I guess just over there. My goal is just, if I can get her hit points down enough so that she just, like, bleeds out through her arteries on her turn, then we just win.
I'm still expecting the worst here.
Okay. We could redraw this to add some damage. And that's it.
By her command, you are not my... No more waiting. There is no...
Stronger than I would have expected.
Our beta moving into position.
Oh no, the betas are here. Okay, I guess she had some lifesteal on her attacks then. Oh wait, no, that was somebody else. Yeah. Sin is down. So we know that she gets back up, which is fine.
This facility is quite impressive.
I think this is a great opportunity for heads up.
Used for such twisted ambitions.
That's Hydra in a nutshell.
Know nothing of the great work achieved by Hydra. This will be our resurgence.
I've heard that before, too.
I'm going to redraw Air Superiority to... Oh, no, wait, it was this one. Let's redraw this to add some more damage to it. Let's do... Leave it to me to get another 2 heroism.
They won't know what hit them.
Which will also make it less expensive, also. And, oh boy. So if Sin was up, then we'd hit her with that. But let's do this. 146 points of damage to every enemy on the field.
Shouldn't have pissed me off.
A flying mechanical combat suit almost seems like cheating.
Okay, is there anything else that we can do? I could redraw this twice. We're out of card plays, but if I redraw this twice, we boost up the power. All right, so that's ready to go for next turn. All I've really got is... Not a lot, actually. That woman there, she's out of box range for both of these. I don't have 2 heroism to, like, kick the thing into her. Yeah, let's just have Morbius here. Yeah, we can't kick them into each other, so we'll just do that. Oh, hello to Patikin and everybody raiding over. Patikin, how was the end of Division 2? I got a chance to see some of it. You were doing it on heroic difficulty, I think. You played Division 2 on a much, much higher level than I even ever approached.
We will not be discouraged.
Patikin was trying a new build, yeah, but it was not complete yet, and he said that it went great. Maxine did not see the raid again.
They're surprisingly persistent.
And Sam Linder, thank you for doing the shout out. For everybody coming in, we're doing one of the... I didn't realize that the hatchlings got to go on this turn as well.
And you're ugly, too. Does all this attention mean I don't need me? Wow, that's embarrassing.
Okay, I don't know how embarrassing it was,
The
though.
forces of Hydra will rule the day as well as the night. None will stand in their way.
It's important they see you maintain an inspirational outlook in the face of overwhelming defeat.
I will make you suffer.
Oh, Annihilation. Oh, it's the one I like. But I think that if we hero combo her now that she's... Yeah, look at how much that takes down. I've got 2 card plays left. If I hero combo her now... Now, hold on. If I redraw this... Okay, so certain Iron Man cards, when you redraw, you just get the benefit of them. And you don't actually redraw them. I don't know which one this is. Like, if I redraw this... Hold on. If I redraw this right here, it just immediately adds knockback. It doesn't actually leave my thing. This says redraw to reduce the heroism cost by 1. I think I can do that without losing the card, and I just want to make it clear, I don't want to lose the card. I just want to reduce its heroism by 2 if I can, and then we can also do another cool ability after this. So let's try it. Oh, okay, thank God. Yeah. Let's do this for 1 hero point.
It's you and me, partner.
Oh, awesome. She just got her bind ability.
How much better can I get?
So, I have Annihilation. I need her down. I need to do 100 and... Look at that. She's got 158 points, and I can do 156 points of damage to everyone on the field. That sucks. Okay. Oh, but she takes double damage, doesn't she? And I don't have enough heroism for that anyway. So I could quick strike her, wild strike her. Yeah, that puts her down. I think this ends the mission, but just in case, Hunter will be concealed at the end of this.
Your mother abandons you.
We booted her ass off the platform. She got Qui-Gon jinned.
I'll take that.
Your prototype sample?
Indeed. And now to destroy the sunlight serum. But it's not all here, is it?
Of course not. We manufactured so much, all transported off-site before you even arrived. This is the final batch, a reserve. I am a wolf in the night. The yapping of a mangy cur does not concern me.
Tell me where you brought the serum.
Watch that temper, little mutt. You don't want to lash out and bite the ones you love.
Tell me!
Where else, you pathetic counterfeit? I delivered it to the Lord of Vampires.
You don't know what you've done.
Oh, but I do. Dracula, my master, has enough sunlight serum to supply an army. And there's nothing you can do to stop him.
And my apologies, it was Darth Maul that got kicked off the edge. Okay. I like that comic book cover. Yeah, Foxman's was saying, kill her and save yourself the trouble later. I certainly would have. I thought we did when we booted her off the edge. That was very funny. However, I do think now that we've done a mission, I think that we are going to go with what Javid said. I actually don't dislike his long cape, but it does feel a little bit like it doesn't really match for him.
Hey, Hunter. I saw Morbius heading toward Hunter's Folly. He looked distressed. Can you make sure he's not about to lose control? If I go out there, it won't be to talk.
Okay, we've got a few things to do. I want to make sure that we... Where is this? Return to Tony Stark, yeah. Where is he? Did he go to bed? Hold on, where's Tony? Is he the only person that's not here? I mean, we did the mission, and we had a couple days left to it. Let me look. He might be hanging out over here. He is.
Sin is a significant threat. We should never discount her capacity for ruthlessness.
It's every kid's dream come true. A real-life clubhouse. I never got much of a chance to
Okay,
party.
I'm not allowed to turn in my
I
quest for them right
understand
now.
how Morbius feels, but we can't have any loose cannons on this team.
Okay, thanks for chipping in, everybody. Let me just... Hunter's Folly is down here. Jav is saying kicked her off the platform, she was voted off. Like, if it would have been so great if Hunter, like, rushed over to the edge and said, you are the weakest link, goodbye! Like, it happens so suddenly, she doesn't have time to come up with, like, a... Oh, I'm going the complete wrong way. She doesn't have time to come up with, like, a one-liner. She has to shout it down afterwards. Okay, here we go. I do like his lab coat, though. This is better than the, like, I don't know, S&M leathers that he starts off in.
Nice, Hunter. You never lost your nerve. I came out here to be alone, Hunter.
Are you sure being alone is a good idea right now?
Blade sent you to check on me, didn't he? Probably didn't want to come himself because he thought we'd just end up fighting.
Is he wrong?
Of course not. And I can't promise we won't end up trading blows before the night is through, either.
All right, Pocket Protector, come at me.
If you truly wish to challenge me, I will not back down.
I've seen you in battle. I'm probably better off going after Dracula alone.
Then focus your anger at him.
They stole my work, Hunter. They perverted it for their own designs. There is an army of vampires ready to cut loose on the world, and they're all immune to sunlight. I did that, not Dracula.
You could not have known that Dracula would get his hands on your sample.
No. But I should have foreseen that he'd want it, that he would come for it.
We will fix this, together.
You're right. Wallowing in self-pity will accomplish nothing. We must prepare to act. Oh, and Hunter. I'm sorry. My behavior tonight was beyond the pale. I wish you had not seen me like this.
If you think you were bad, you should have seen what happened when Tony sat on the hood of Robbie's Hell Ride. There were tears.
Whose? Tony's or Robbie's?
The Hell Rides.
Wow. I'm sorry I missed that. Well, I would love a few quiet moments to meditate on what we've said. Unless you need something else.
Enjoy the quiet.
I'll just be here, brooding.
I think a good rule of thumb in general, like pretty much all the time in life, is if somebody says that they want some time to themselves, let them have it. Don't make them fight for it. I mean, I'm now immediately going to talk to him because there's an icon over his head, but in real life...
Checking in on me again. You really don't need to worry, Hunter.
On the contrary, I would like to know more about your work on this serum.
I'll answer what I can.
This might be all the stuff. No, look at this, it's all new.
How well do you know Sin?
Not long ago, she approached me and offered to fund my research. I tend to keep a low profile, so the fact that she was capable of tracking me down told me she was a woman of considerable resources and connections. Though if I'd known one of those connections was Dracula himself, I would not have worked with her.
Was there anything about her name that might have tipped you off that maybe she wasn't on the up and up? Hello to Moo, and thank you for the requested quote. Moo, I hope you've had a great weekend, and if I can ask, how are the bugs doing? Because I know that there was a new wave of strep that was going through. At least in our area, it's starting to warm up and get nicer outside, so maybe contagions will be a little bit less contagious, but I hope that the family's doing okay, and I hope that Grumpy's travel is going well. I know that you're sort of like on your own for about a week. That can only add to the stress, so that I hope that you're doing okay.
Your contempt for Sin seems personal. What is that about?
She manipulated me. I created this serum, hoping it could be used as a cure. Sin stole that work for Hydra, who knows only harm.
Sin works with Hydra. What is her connection to Dracula?
That is still a bit of a mystery to me. Sin covets leadership, but she is also drawn to men of great power. Dracula likely believes he is manipulating Sin for his own gain. Sin undoubtedly feels the same.
I should let you go.
I'll just be here, brooding.
All right, let me do a once around here because it's been a bit since I've checked this area for crafting reagents. And I don't see any so far. Probably ran past several, but I don't see them. While we're out and about, let's go ahead and grab our chests. And I want to say that this one is actually the closest one to this one. Fox McCloud also wants the, oh no, the betas are here. And Moo is confirming everybody finished their antibiotics. Healthy so far, and she had a great time with some friends who came up for a visit and a volleyball tournament. Start the mission with a hero combo in your hand and 2 heroism. That's a really good hero bonus or a combat bonus. That is nope. We've got 2 more. And they're right here. Aimu is saying it is the North American Gay Volleyball Association Ben Gay blowout for the older players. Gotta love the pun, and it was amazing. I used to love volleyball I knew I should have marked it. I used to love volleyball when I was in high school. I wasn't good at it, but volleyball and badminton were 2 sports that I really, really enjoyed. Like, I talked to... As we went through high school, it was like, yeah, I'm supposed to be in study hall, but I actually talked with our gym teacher when it was like volleyball time, and I was like, hey, can I come and like do more volleyball like during my study hall instead of like that? And he was like, sure, that was cool. And I got to play more volleyball then. And I used to go to like actually go to the volleyball games. Like in the stands. I mean, I didn't play. And that is everything. So even though Morbius has a symbol, we know that he's not available to talk right now. So now we get to decide who we're going to hang out with. Well, we also get to talk with Captain Marvel.
Anything else on your mind?
Thanks, Carol.
Catch you later.
All right. And... well, who the hell's out here?
We need to work on our contingency plan.
We? You have more experience with Morbius than I. I assumed you already had emergency protocols in place.
I do. I'm asking for your help to make them better.
Blade, the Abbey grounds are already littered in protective runes and incantations designed to protect us from any kind of danger. Moreover, we should give Morbius the benefit of the doubt. He needs our support, not our suspicion.
Ignore this if you want, but I'm gonna sleep with a wooden stake under my pillow.
I thought you already did that.
Yeah, and it's because of monsters like Morbius. How did it go with Morbius? Is he slipping?
No, he seems fine.
Relax, Blade.
That man is a walking bomb. Maybe the fuse isn't lit, but I don't want to be caught holding him when he explodes.
He'd probably say the same about you, though. I do agree that we should be careful.
This is a delicate situation. The best thing we can do now is keep a close eye on him.
You can't tell because of the shades, but I haven't taken my eyes off him.
I am surprised, Blade. You and Morbius are not that different. I thought you knew the darkness with which he wrestles. I thought you would empathize with him.
I do know that darkness. That's why I'm worried. Morbius can't kill the monster inside. He can only continue to build a cage around it. He didn't ask for this curse, and he wouldn't wish it on anyone.
Are you still talking about Morbius?
Just watch your back, Hunter.
Okay, I don't know that I want to join a hangout with him. We're going to check to see who we're at the lowest friendship with. And then probably go on a date with Captain America. All right.
I know this looks bad, but I'm sure we can think of a solution.
Let's see. Captain America's almost level 4. Logan is much lower. And then we've got Doctor Strange, who's almost equal with Captain America, and I don't even know who else is in here that we can go on a date with tonight. Yeah, let's hang out with Logan.
This place is always so full of drama. Feels like home.
We talked to somebody who likes lounging. Wasn't that Scarlet Witch? Doesn't she likes hanging out by the pool? Moo was saying that she hopes that everybody else's weekend was wonderful as well. She got to make a lot of new friends, networked a lot, and may have some jobs coming out of her work at the photographing the National North American Gay Volleyball Association. She had 8 courts of players and got to go all over taking photos, which was a blast. I would feel very concerned about like weaving in and out. Like obviously you stay off the courts, but like just not being a distraction while also getting the good shots that you need. But it sounds like it was a great time. You probably just develop an instinct for that, like a good judgment for that, doing what you do as often as you do. I'm gonna explore the grounds with Logan. I feel like he probably enjoys prowling.
You need to go easier on Sarah, kid.
What brought that up?
I've seen how you are together. You're always circling each other, waiting for the other one to pounce.
She started it. She can choose to end it.
It's good that you don't back down, most of the time. But you're too busy fighting to see what it's doing to her. I don't think you understand how much your death affected her, and neither of you get how much your resurrection brought it all back. When you run into someone you thought was gone for years, learning otherwise can produce some intense feelings.
Where is this coming from, Logan? This is not entirely about Sarah.
I've lived way too long. For nearly a century, Victor Creed, Sabretooth, has been a bitter enemy. But I've lost count of the times we've fought side by side. I'm not asking you to forget your history, but it doesn't always need to be a fight to the death.
So... that's a Captain America thing. I don't think that Logan needs to focus on being calm. Sorcerer Supreme, Magneto's back. So, like, I don't really know in this continuity where Logan falls on the whole Magneto thing. So I almost feel like this is a little bit more of a magic thing. No. I don't think so. Calls us back to a simpler time. Logan might like that, except, like, isn't Oh Danny Boy, that's like an Irish thing, isn't it? I don't think he's Irish. Luxury Bites, no. Well, he might like the world's grossest candy. Oh, Marquardt had said that this was for Logan. He asked, like, hey, do you want to know what Madripoor is? And I was like, yeah, because I have no idea. I guess it's a cryptic or sort of a subtle reference to something in like a Wolverine comic. So yeah, we're going to give this to him. And thank you to Marquardt for this.
Now that's something I can use.
Nice. He also liked the activity. And we got a new Best in Show t-shirt. Okay. I don't think he has anything else to say, but he's calmed down enough to come in and do some reading.
I'll answer what I can.
No, he's done.
I should let you go.
I'll just be here.
Oh, and hello to Marquardt.
Brooding.
Okay, so we'll have to... Oh, no. Maybe we can turn it in now. Complete request.
Awesome. Thanks, Hunter. Vampires can walk in sunlight now. Should make them easier to find, at least.
Only if they sparkle. Ha-ha!
Morbius is no threat to us. I'm more worried about the vampires. Hunter, I heard that you went to talk to Morbius. If it helps, I know of an infused herbal tea renowned for its calming effects.
I do not think that will be necessary, Stephen.
I must admit, Morbius is an anomaly. He's no longer human, but he isn't like other vampires. He struggles to find a place he belongs.
I'm not gonna say that. Yeah.
We are all on a journey to find belonging. In that sense, Morbius is not alone.
Very perceptive, Hunter. Though I wonder if Morbius would find it comforting.
You know, it sounds like you care about Morbius.
I recognize something inside of him. Our ambitions are similar. We were both obsessed with our work, with our goals. That drive eventually led to his downfall, as did mine.
Yet, you are both very different men.
But the need for spiritual recuperation affects us both. Do not be surprised that Morbius loses control. That is his crucible. He must overcome it to make peace with himself.
Foxcloud is asking, so now we have daywalkers? Yeah, apparently. They're mass-producing that sunlight serum so that they can all just walk around whenever they want. And Jab is saying, Jab has apparently also heard of Madripoor. He says, I'm not sure, but I think it was a city full of pirates, criminals, and sin. But not the character named Sin. Alright, so let's go to bed. And if we're lucky, I think we can go do a story mission next. Why do you suppose it reloads the textures in the room between that load? Okay, Tony Stark has a Superlink message. We already read this. Yeah, no, we already read that. Dormant volcanoes erupt. We already read that because that was about the Winter Guard. So let's go over to Tony Stark's message. Boss, at times I think you're the only one holding the Midnight Suns together. I hope they realize it. This techno-magical outlook is really paying off. I wouldn't mind talking about it. What's the witchiest place in the building? You know, someplace Nico would think was cool. Let's go to the chapel.
I hope you don't mind the setting. Promise I'm not trying to put any, divine pressure on you. It's just that you've really helped me expand my horizons with all this supernatural stuff. And along with my horizons, I'm expanding Stark Industries.
What does that mean exactly?
I'm launching a new R&D department focused on magical items and potential new applications. It's going to be huge. Bigger than huge. Stratospheric.
Tony, did you call me over here to give me a business pitch? I don't care. I mean, like, I'm just letting you know, this is the one that would get us the most friendship points, but I'm not going to say it.
I am not sure mystical antiquities perform well under the scrutiny of a laboratory. There is always a bit of haziness in their power.
Well, that's why I'm going to be smart in who I hire. You see, I need someone to lead this new division. I drew up a long list of names, read it over, then crumpled it up into a ball and threw it away. Right over there. There's only one person who's qualified to run that department for me.
Who?
You.
Me? Really?
You'll get your own office, staff, access to the most arcane, powerful artifacts I can track down, 401k, gym membership. The sky's the limit. Not even. There would be no limits. What do you say?
I am flattered, but that is a lot to contemplate. I need time to think about it.
Oh, sure. I wasn't expecting an answer right now. Or tomorrow. Take your time. Think it over. We'll talk again when things are a little less, end-of-the-worldy.
Is Iron Man the first person that we hit level 5 friendship with? Wow! The Hunter has reached maximum friendship level with a hero. Reaching maximum friendship with a hero unlocks their Midnight Sun challenge at the Armory. These are special challenge missions for each hero that, when completed, reward the hero with an all-new legendary suit and legendary ability. If the Armory upgrade has not yet been built in the Forge, complete Ghost Rider's Forged in Hellfire research to gain access to the upgrade. The hunter can still earn friendship XP and prestige friendship levels with this hero to earn further gameplay and cosmetic rewards. I would not have thought that Tony Stark was going to be the first person to be our super best friend. Oh, let's pet Charlie.
Good girl, Charlie.
He may not come up right out and say it, but Michael Morbius really admires you. Gain a friendship level with him. Sure, I'll do that.
Thanks, Hunter.
I didn't pay attention to what the time limit was. I think it was like 6 days.
I'm starting to feel like a real member of the team.
That's cool. Do you want to come to a haven with me? We can go to the Foggy Teeth. So, but it's also the activity. We can watch birds or paint. I have no idea what he likes to do for fun. So I'm going to go here because it's Foggy Teeth.
I enjoy watching the wildlife around the Abbey.
Yes, it can be relaxing.
Sometimes I just want to grab them and squeeze them until they pop.
Oh, hold on. Are you feeling okay, Doctor?
I'm sorry. I'm a bit on edge because I haven't eaten in a while.
I can't relate. He's not talking about grabbing some bugles. I guess I'm going to go with this?
Fasting for short periods helps center the mind on what is important while it sharpens your body.
Okay, sure. But I'm worried that if I sharpen my body anymore, I'll uncontrollably puncture someone here at the Abbey. Time to dip into the snack bag.
Okay, so do we think that he likes the world's grossest candy? I doubt that he wants something fresh and fruity. I'm thinking the world's grossest candy. Because you have to imagine that being turned into a vampire bat character is going to do some weird things to your taste buds. And I don't know what else I would give him. Oh, I could have given Logan this as well. The Root Beers of Canada. He probably would have liked that. Or hunks of meat. He might like this. Let's give him the meatophile. I feel like that's going to come closer to what he wants. It's probably not very bloody, but maybe it is. It could be. Love the epic gift. Look at that. Oh, and I got a Witchbreaker t-shirt. All right, so we might have just hit like level 1 with him just from that. Yes, yeah, so we've already done that quest. And while we're thinking of it, let's change his outfit real quick. We're going to go back to like regular him. Except, let's just do regular him for a bit. And yes. Okay, now I definitely want to try Tony Stark's like special level up, because it's not just an outfit; it's also like a new ability that you get, if I remember correctly. I want to say that's where Annihilation came from.
Fight, I'll let you skip training. Good.
Okay, who shall we fight with? I think, yeah, she's the lowest, and we can't do it with Venom.
Evil doesn't take time off. Neither should we.
Vox McCloud is saying, whoa, hold up. What's this about a 401k? Also, Jab was saying you were really far behind on him. Was that to me? Because he's like a brand new character. So if it's about like friendship levels, yes, for sure. He's got some catch up to do. I doubt that there's any abilities to upgrade.
To the next level.
Yeah, no, we didn't get any cards for anything that we've done. Although we might have some after we... Oh, what's this? Super Link. Look, I'm not a gift guy, so don't expect anything in return, but I do like what you handed me. I need your advice. Time for a one-on-one.
Pretty sure I misheard you, Logan. It kind of sounded like you were asking for help.
I don't make a habit of it, but I figured I could reach out to someone I trust.
What could I possibly help you with?
I see Robbie wasting hours with this thing, and I can't figure it out. It's more complex than most advanced Shi'ar technology.
Well, are you actually planning on engaging in a leisurely activity, Logan? This is a side of you I have never seen before.
I'm like a diamond hunter. I got all kinds of facets, and I can cut through anything. I'm just gonna push this button and see what happens. Well, so much for that. So, what do you like to do for fun?
Well, at least you gave video gaming a fair shot, Logan. Wait. What did she enjoy back in the day that would be illegal now? Because I can think of some things that would really not speak well of Hunter. I think that she does prefer a quiet conversation.
With so much turmoil happening, I treasure moments of quiet conversation. Connections to others is what gives me life.
Ah, you mean chit-chat. All right, I'm game. Maybe while we're waiting for this thing to turn on. I heard the game on here has some crazy dancing mushrooms. It'd be fun to show you.
But the device does not seem to be cooperating. So what are you going to do now?
There was a time when I would have popped a claw and spiked this thing into the garbage.
But not now?
You've got me thinking positive thoughts these days, Hunter. So, I'm gonna find Robbie or Peter. I'll pop a claw and make him show me how to turn it on.
Is pop a claw an expression that Logan uses a lot? Because it just makes me immediately think of the character Pop Claw in The Boys. And I've never, I mostly know him from, Wolverine from the movies and then the 90s cartoon show. I never read, a Wolverine comic or anything.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Okay, channeling Hex. Chaos magic rips at the bonds of reality every time it's used. I hesitate to call on it unless I'm in the direst need, but I'm sure you know what you're doing. So this does what? Oh, it gives us channeling Hex as a thing that we can build. Okay, so the next thing is we need to do one more mission with Morbius, and then we can get Bleeding Edge. Also, there's an achievement for doing all of the research with Venom, all of the Venom research. There's nothing else in the list, so maybe something unlocks a little bit later is all I can think. Mist form, gain concealed. The next two Morbius attacks deal plus 42 damage. Did I say next two? The next one deals 42 damage, but he only gets to do it once. Okay, I've got plenty of air superiorities.
If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting.
And I want to say that I've already got a new plan. Let's take Mist form because it is something brand new. And I mean, screw it. Let's take air superiority. Or let's take patience. Just in case I don't have one that I've upgraded. And we can just burn it and get a bunch of heroic points. Okay, yes, and we're gonna look at the challenge now. Let's save it just in case it does something weird like crash. We're gonna save it. Save. Now, when we did the Hunter challenge mission, it was a puzzle. It wasn't like a regular combat. So this might take a swing to figure out. Oh boy, that first save in Marvel Midnight Suns. Now, Foxmcloud says, to be fair, if you're of use to him business-wise, of course you're going to be friends. Oh, is that how Iron Man sees it? Does he prioritize friendships with people that are of use to his company?
Hunter?
Okay. A unique tactical challenge to test Iron Man's skill in combat. Complete the objective to earn Iron Man's Midnight Sun suit and legendary combat ability. Yeah. So it's not just a cosmetic. He'll get the Hellfire Beam, which is, we don't get to see what it is. The Hunter one took, I want to say, 4 or 5 tries to figure out, like, it was a very precisely set up kind of like pinball challenge to figure out what order to hit the guys. Okay, destroy the crystal to acquire the Hellfire Beam ability card. There are infinite card plays. 1 redraw is available, but move is disabled. The challenge is failed if there are no more cards to play or the turn ends. Infinite card plays, and there's nobody else here. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is see if we can make it... I guess what we're gonna do is look to power up for... There's only 1 redraw. That's weird. Okay. Surgical Strike would be chain 7. So I kind of feel like I want to do this first of all. Redraw to add Forceful. That's pointless because this thing doesn't have any knockback ability. Okay, I think I have a plan. Let's do Heads Up, mostly because it's going to give us the +2 heroism. Then we're going to do Precision, so that the next card play is not... No. If we do New Plan to double it... and then New Plan to double it again. Jab is saying, we may not know what it is, but Hellfire Beam sounds awesome. And now, if we play Precision and then do Surgical Strike, we can play Surgical Strike a second time and we have sufficient heroism to do it. So let's do this. And then this. Oh, hold on. It's down to chain 3. I might have used too many cards. Yeah, we might have to do this one more time. I wasn't paying enough attention. But let's give this a shot. I think I know what I did wrong. I needed to keep more cards in his hand and just switch up the order in which I did it, because there's not enough damage left to do this. And just out of curiosity, if I just redraw this, do I get anything out of it? No, it just makes it forceful and I can't knock it back anyway. Okay, I have a new idea. Restart. So I want to use that ability with the most amount of cards in my hand that I can possibly do. So, how do you do that? Let's use this. That gets us some heroism. Now, if I use 1 blast, that gets me 3. But I don't want to use it yet. No. I think that we want to do... But no, if I use this now, then I don't have enough to do Surgical Strike. I need to get up to 5. So... if I do New Plan now, that gets me up to 4. This doesn't make a lot of sense to me yet. Let's hit this to get the extra heroism point. Then we're going to use one new plan to double the heroism. Now, if I do this, it falls out of my card, and then I don't have enough points again. How do you do Surgical Strike at a point in the thing when you have enough? Hold on. We need to do Surgical Strike at a point when we have, like, the maximum number of cards, but also in a way that doesn't... This is interesting. Here's what we're going to try. Let's do Heads Up. And then new plan. Now, if I skip straight to Surgical Strike, it's going to hit 5 times, which is what? 60 points of damage. That's still not nearly enough. Like, I have to do precision first. Well, let's try this because I'm not sure how else to wallop this. This gets me up to the point where I can do precision, but this isn't enough. This isn't nearly enough. Redrawing this doesn't do anything for me. And it just discards. Hold on, leave it to me. Draw 2 Iron Man cards, redraw to upgrade. Well, I can't do that now, but sure, let's do this. Double my current heroism. This still isn't enough, and I don't have any redraws left. If I do this, I have 6 heroism. That doesn't help me because I can't do anything with this. I could play it a second time to get me up to maximum heroism, but literally nobody cares. So let's do new plan. And now I get 4 blasts instead of just 3, which is not going to be enough. So I think we need to put that redraw into play, because, like, 15 points here is not going to do it. So let me redraw. So, apparently if I redraw one thing that can be redrawn, I might get that other card. And I can't redraw Blast, it only upgrades Blast. So, what if we redraw... a new plan? I don't know. So how does this change things up for us? Draw 2 Iron Man cards and redraw to upgrade. So this gets us +2. Which draws 2 more cards and then upgrade Surgical Strike. So now we can do new plan. Hold on, I'm starting to pick this up. Let's do new plan. Maxine has to go to sleep. Maxine, have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope your Monday goes well, especially, and like you'll be on vacation, Maxine. I do remember that, so I hope you have a fantastic vacation. Okay, so if we do Surgical Strike now, then it'll chain 7 times. That's not enough, and we can't like play it a second time. If I do this, it'll double it, and then we can do this 6 times instead of 7, but we get to play it twice. So, yes, let's do this. Wait, but that doesn't leave us enough. If we play that, that's 2, and then we're down 1. Nuts. Okay, so we do this first? No, because we want to hit this as much as we can. Oh, this is weird. Okay, so we're gonna do this. No, I don't have enough to do this. And I just fucked it up. Yeah, because now we're gonna get 2 new plans. I think we were close, and I think that I screwed it up. I mean, let's try it, but I don't think that this is gonna work now. I think I needed to do the power up first. Okay, so let's do this. It's gonna chain 6 times. But what we needed to do was this twice. 1 for 6 and 1 for 5. Or maybe it would be 1 for 5 and 1 for 4. Because now we've got blast, heads up. Yeah, we've only got 15 points of damage left to do, which isn't going to do it. But I do think that we know what to do now, if I can just remember the steps again. Get that mouse cursor out of the way, and... Okay, so we wanted to redraw a new plan. That gives us Leave It to Me. We play Leave It to Me to get the plus... Or... Hold on, do we want to redraw Leave It to Me twice? I don't think that we can do that. I'm going to do this. But let's bear in mind that if we did Leave It to Me twice, then we'd theoretically get 4 cards instead of just 2 and really power this up. So now what we're going to do is heads up. Yes. Followed by new plan. That's going to give us all the heroism that we need, I think. Now precision so that we get to do surgical strike twice. And we're going to chain this 5 times. And I'm not being good at math right now, but we're just going to try to hit it. That takes us down to 60 points, which I still don't have enough damage to kill it. So I think that we might have to do the Leave It to Me twice, so that we draw 4 cards instead of just 2. The question is, how do we get there where we have enough heroism to do it? And if we do it, hold on, if we do it, we're going to get a lot of heroism for using it twice. Yeah, this is no longer enough damage to do 60 points, so let's take a look at it again. I get this in theory. It's just trying to figure out what the sequence is for how to do it. Okay, so what's our new plan? We're going to redraw a new plan. Then we're going to do... nuts. So I need to get 2 points of precision. So let's do heads up on me. Now we're going to do precision so that I can draw Leave It to Me twice. Now I do this to get 2 cards, and it gives me +2 heroism. And now if I do it again, I get another 2 cards and another +2 heroism. Now I have borderline the maximum number of cards in my deck, so I can do this 8 times instead of 5. Why is that better than doing it 10 times? And I get Surgical Strike. Oh, I get a second Surgical Strike. Hold on, that changes everything. I only have 4 points of heroism. In order to do this, I would want to be up at 6. But I still want to do this. Yes, because it still gives me, like, I have 8 cards in my hand. So I'm going to do all 8 right now. I do enjoy the amount of posturing that Tony Stark is doing in front of this inanimate crystal. Okay. It's at 87 hit points. If I do new plan now, that only gets me up to 2. If I do heads up, that gets me to 3, and I can do surgical strike again. With the most amount of cards in my deck. Hand, whatever. And now it has 15 hit points left, which is exactly how many blasts that we have. Oh, Hellfire. At first I was going to say, you son of a bitch. But nope. Hellfire Beam. Damage each enemy in a line. Redraw to add 5 damage. Well, I don't have a redraw, but let's just make sure we don't miss. I agree, Jab. That was indeed badass. Okay, and now, hopefully, somebody somewhere will be able to watch this video and know how to do it for themselves. Yes, we got it. Sure, why not? The fact that they've found a way to insert puzzle elements into this game, along with every other genre and, like, form of progression... Again, just all the respect in the world to these developers. Okay, we do have an ability to upgrade, I guess. New combat item available. Let's just touch that. I don't intend to craft any of it right now, but we'll just be done with that. Yes, we've got some intel to decrypt. I very much want to go do a mission, but that's the first challenge that we've had in like 10 episodes.
As requested.
Spike Burst. Damage each enemy in an area. 10% chance to apply bind to each target. Venom and Moon Knight lured Shadow Knight to meet with them, hoping to capture him and give him to S.H.I.E.L.D. for safekeeping away from Lilith. But Shadow Knight didn't know what his brother was talking about. He was not fallen. He joined Hydra all on his own, hoping to take advantage of their latest weapons. Venom fended off Hydra while the brothers fought it out, but unfortunately Shadow Knight got away. And here's our Scarlet Witch play.
Sending your friends out to fight isn't...
Okay, I didn't make her be quiet, but Scarlet Witch met with Maria Hill. There's a lot to process, but we'll get you up to speed. Assistance from the Midnight Suns will be invaluable. Scarlet Witch spent the rest of the day in briefings. Maria Hill confirmed the Midnight Suns are now authorized to participate in Transia-based S.H.I.E.L.D. operations, and thanks in advance. Alright, let's decrypt the intel cache.
Any new leads? Let's crunch the numbers. I'm not gonna sleep well after reading this. Pick your target, Hunter.
Okay, so I have enough intel to do this. They don't expire for a couple days. You know, we can send Venom out again. We just sent him out, so I'm not sure that I want to do that immediately. It might be nice to go on a mission with him. Gently bubbling stream, relaxing music, and the scent of calmness, interrupted by loud screams and feral growls. Vampires weren't part of the spa package, but they found their way into the ventilation, and now it's their fun day. Hello to Jägermeister! And Jelly Buns as well. Jelly Buns had to go look for her headphones. Somehow I managed to get managed to ADHD them across to the other side of the house. Hey man, sometimes you're carrying something and you
Tony
go
and
looking
Dr.
for something
Strange
else.
may think they're the epicenter of our operations, but we all know this is where the real magic happens.
Okay, I definitely don't want to sell. Yeah, somebody else pointed this out. I accidentally sold something thinking that I was like paying money for it. So yeah, no, we're good.
Bye.
Okay, before we send anybody out on a quest, we have this story mission that we can do, the Not So Good book. It doesn't specify here who has to be with us, so let's assume that it's open. And then we have to do a general mission to do this. So, yeah. We will go... Here's what we're going to do. We are going to send Venom out.
Work?
Mr. Brock, I'm speaking on behalf of the Life Foundation. I'm certain you remember us. We're associated with the Human Fund. We're hoping to retain your services. We offer our members exclusive access to life-saving bomb shelters where they can wait out the latest catastrophe in style. Unfortunately, one of these catastrophes has found its way
If we had some rookies, I'd say send them out for the experience. But I think we're past that.
And is feasting on our guests. Legally, we need them alive to pay their bill. So, yes, let's send Eddie out on that. And then we've got the vampires going in. If we were to send anybody to go vampire hunting, like, it should be Blade, right? Why is he... Oh, he's not high enough level. Okay. I kind of want to bring Morbius with us, but the next one's a story mission. And if there are to be requirements who can come, we know that Morbius isn't going to be one of the requirements. So let's send him on this. In his very fashionable lab coat.
Me? Naturally.
But yeah, Jägermeister, I hope that you had a great Sunday so far. And thank you again. I don't remember if I said it aloud, but thank you for showing off some Trails from Zero. And I didn't know that Amazon did like 30-day free game trials like that on Luna.
Thanks, Hunter.
Okay, let's talk with Spider-Man. You had a symbol over your head a minute ago.
It's really got me thinking about forming a team of my own. Spider-Man and his astonishing pals.
Oh. It's Pet Charlie. Nope, we can't.
Good girl, Charlie.
Hunter, hello.
I'm gonna grab that. So we've done our sparring. I guess it did tell us that there was a new ability to upgrade.
Nice to get some fresh air. Ready for more?
Oh, was it patience? Wow, do I not have an upgraded patience? I really thought I did. Hold on a second. Let me... I thought that we already upgraded patience. Patience is not like my favorite ability. Oh, and also I want to check out her... So here's her best in show outfit. Shadowhound Sanctuary. Brotherhood. John Romero is going to make you his witch. No thanks. Oh, look at this. We've unlocked green skin tone. If we wanted to be from, what is it Gamora? Am I remembering her name? From Guardians of the Galaxy? Or, we have a new eye color. Pure red. No thanks to that either. Oh, Jelly Buns had the better of it. She said time to Hulk up. Edit deck. What did I get for you? Right. Hey, Blankface. It's not my favorite one. But hold on. Iron Man. We definitely have to put Hellfire Cannon in there. Oh, and yeah, check out his new skin as well. Okay, let's swap out his non-modded air superiority for Hellfire Beam. And the next time that we get like 200 or 300 heroic essence, let's upgrade Hellfire Beam. And then customization, combat outfit. Oh, I wish it wasn't on fire. I mean, I guess it's okay, but venting jets of flame out of shoulders seems a little bit dangerous. It's like waving a lightsaber around, except this one happens when you just lean up against a wall. Bleeding Edge. Have we seen this one before? I want to say that we've never seen these suits before. Kind of like that one, actually. Okay. Wanda also got a new ability.
Practice makes perfect.
We can upgrade a hex mark. Well, let's certainly do the one that is... Yeah, modded. Draw the last attack played. Yes, please.
The chaos magic's power grows.
Now, doing the other one, I don't think this is part of her... Oh, this is the one that's part of her... No, it's not. She's got a lot of cards that start with the word Hex, so it takes me a second to make sure that I don't have Hex charge in here at all. Let's get that in there before I forget. We're going to go here, and we're going to edit her deck. Chaos Rain seems really good. Unleashed... Oh, we've only got one heroic in here right now. So let's pop out Quick Toss, which is kind of basic, and we're going to put in Hex Mark instead. That's the thing that we just got. Oh, and we actually had a Hex Mark, so I could put something else in here if I wanted. I'm not a big fan of Hex Charge. We could power up Hex Mark again. Apply 2 mark to an enemy in the area. Or 3 mark to each enemy in the area. This is more... Or we could double up on Chaos Rains. Let's do that. That's a nice balanced deck. 3 attacks, 3 skills, 2 heroics. We'll leave it like that. Okay. Let's go do a heroic, gosh darn it.
How's Charlie? Getting enough pets?
Do not worry. I give her as many as she wants.
Good. Gotta keep our canine friend happy.
You like dogs, but what about cats?
Not crazy about him. But Ebony is different from other cats. Ebony acts more like a person.
Ebony can understand what we say.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that. Her eyes get all big and she purrs really loud. I bet she's got lots of opinions.
Sounds like some friends of ours.
She fits right in. Maybe I'll buy a scratching post for her.
You could use it as well.
Not with these claws. Ebony's the best cat in the Abbey.
She is the only cat.
Exactly.
Jägermeister was saying that he played some high-level pickleball today. Now, just while we're looking, somebody, and it might have been Fox McCloud, I'm trying to remember, somebody pointed out that if you pet Ebony every day, you get, like, bonuses for that. But, I mean, I have no idea where she hangs out most of the time, so I'm not sure where to go for that. Jägermeister was saying that he played some high-level pickleball this morning, lost most of the games, but knows that it's the stronger competition that makes for the improvements. I think that is a really valuable way to think about it. Well, I don't know where it set my waypoint. I might have accidentally removed the waypoint. Fox McCloud says that it wasn't him. Oh, look at that! We're already unlocking some more pallets for Iron Man. I thought that was in essence. Let's set our thing here. There it is. Yeah, somebody had said, oh, there's like special bonuses for petting Ebony, just like there is for Charlie. And I would be happy to do that, but like, short of running around and just seeing if her icon pops up on the screen, I've pet her a couple times. I never got anything out of it. I would pet her even if I didn't get anything out of it, but I don't know where she hangs out. We do want to do that. And we've looked at our abilities. Okay, let's do a main story mission. Lilith has the final page of the Darkhold and the fallen Hulk by her side. Time for the young guns to step up and face her. So fortunately, this does have many requirements, and we didn't send anybody out on a mission, so here we go.
To think, long ago the nation of Transia was once the seat of power for the heroic knights of Wondergore.
Might as well be Camp Hydra these days.
They're pulling in reinforcements from everywhere. But reinforcing what exactly?
Mount Wondergore. There's been something wrong with that place for as long as I can remember.
Something like this.
Nothing wrong with that. Now we know where to strike. Time for a little payback on Queen, Demon... No? Right. Make one slight mistake.
Handing my mother the last page of the Darkhold?
Bringing back the Hulk?
Okay, same mistake. Technically, fine. You take point then.
Roger that.
Actually, how about you let us handle things? The Sanctum, Tony's Gamma Death Star, Wanda. Think about it. Every time we listen to you all, some new catastrophe seems to happen. You're not our babysitter, Hunter. You're our leader, and we are the Midnight Suns. We're family.
And family's family. So this time,
we got your back.
Then what are we waiting for?
I can't imagine that we need to make any changes to their decks. Let me check magics in particular, because we might have made some changes for going into... Wow, I have a lot of reinforcements with her. We need a lot more heroic. I have 4 reinforcement cards with her. 2 of which are upgraded, by the way. Yeah, let's not worry about this right now. I think that we have a good deck with these guys. I'm just going to make one quick edit here. And it's purely for customization, because he's like in his most basic outfit right now. Let's go back to that. I like that one. Okay. I don't know that we're going to see Hydra so much as Lilith. It's hard to know. Yeah, let's switch this out. I'm going to take out Cursed Effigy and see just what the game recommends. Overdrive Serum. Okay. Seems worthwhile. Patikin's got to go lurk. Patikin, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great evening. Thank you for the raid.
My tongue and I are taste buds. Huh?
Good talk. Thanks for that.
what if we aim for his heart or something?
He's not a vampire. He's a gamma-powered muscle man.
Juiced up with a heavy dose of Lilith's corruption.
In other words, we're screwed.
Look, I know Lilith is like a dark goddess with an extra angry Hulk as her number 2.
Don't forget the Parchment of Power. She's got that too, which is like super OP.
But we've got something that she doesn't.
A death wish?
No, dude. We've got friends. Each other. We're the Midnight Suns. And you know what we Suns do?
We rise.
We've got this, guys. We have to believe in ourselves if we're gonna pull this off. Blade, Robbie, you know what to do, right?
We'll see you soon, Nico.
Better not leave me hanging, because our entire continued existence depends on us.
Right. No pressure. It's just the end of the world.
Not if we can help it.
Should we do a go team?
Don't ruin it. A good speech is enough.
Also, I felt like that was the Go team.
I'll be monitoring the troops' movements from here. You have a small window to strike the facility and get out.
What if we like the place and want to move in?
Watch it. If you want to prove yourself on this mission, you don't need to start acting like Tony Stark. You're traveling to the heart of Lilith's power.
We know. We'll be extra careful.
They're talking like this is like the end mission. I certainly hope it's not. Like our very first transient mission, I really don't think that it will be. Also, Jellybun saying that guy is so weird. I guess that comes with being part alien.
What? No giant alien slime bubbles, demon energy barriers, or jolly green monsters?
Then they're ours.
That rune.
Lilith, too. So it was here, all along. Wanda was right.
She usually is.
Right. One problem at a time. Midnight Suns, assemble! Or whatever.
Yes. Midnight Suns assemble or whatever.
Why not?
It looks as if Lilith has sent every last Hydra goon she could find to guard the entrance.
Between the creepy glow and the howling demonic Hulk, I think we're running out of time.
We must not let them stand in our way.
So I don't see a lot of explosives here, which is a bummer. We can kick that. We can kick that. We can jump on that. That doesn't explode. Yeah, the reason I was looking for explosives because I really want to move that guy right next to one and then blow it up. What might be a better option is to move in here and then kick that into them. Into both of them. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to bounce this guy here-ish. Okay, just as long as it's a straight line, I'll be happy.
Once again.
That wasn't bad.
Okay, I think we're just going to do a regular move right here. And then kick this right into them. Yep, that actually hits all three, which is perfect.
More than enough.
A coward would hide.
Okay, with quick slash. Oh, maybe I should have applied one vulnerable to him first. That would have been a good call. I've got 2 card plays left. Kick plus does knockback, but I can't hit that guy. Yeah, I need something else to throw that guy into that guy. Damage a random enemy. Yeah, most of the random enemies that Witchfire would hit wouldn't die from it. Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys on the field that might. 227. Oh, no, this guy would as well. As would that guy. Okay. No, actually, it's pretty good. So... okay. Let's try to maximum the odds of death. That's not going to put her down, though. Not unless we can throw that other box at her as well. If we jump off of this, that would put her into danger. Hunter, can you jump off this? We can, but not in a way that hits her. Witchfire would even kill that guy. Yeah, I need this person to have a lot fewer hit points. Nico. No, still in the wrong position. So we could do a discard if we wanted to. Or just do a guarding strike. I mean, or a quick slash. Yeah, okay. Let's do a quick slash on her, and then a Witchfire.
A feeble effort.
I feel stronger already.
Yeah, we're gonna hit her with this box now. Okay, now she's in the danger zone for Witchfire. So we're gonna fire this off, and as long as it doesn't hit her, I think we're gonna get... Yeah, watch that be the one person that gets hit. But that's the gamble with Nico. She's a gamble hero. Let's do it. No, that's not it. Hold on. Witchfire.
Here we go.
Literally any other character, it would have procced 4 times. Sorry, that was very loud. It was perfect. We lined everything up to take 4 guys off the field, and it just hit. It's not that we got nothing done, but boy, that stings. Ooh. Okay. Can we do... No, we can't do anything with this. Let's discard kick. Yes. And we're going to have Nico jump off this and hit her because she's vulnerable and we can kill her outright. Yeah.
Watch closely.
Jelly Buns loves it. Thank you. That was just it was so good. And we've got more graphical corruption, but we're just gonna have to live with that for now. So I do still have one move, which is why I did the discard. I want to see if we can. Yes, do this. Okay, fingers crossed that puts his cloaking into cooldown so we can hit him next turn. And that is everything I've got. So we're going to eat a lot of damage here because of Witchfire, but it just is what it is. Wait, can I do anything with this? That's not bad. Hold on. Who is, we've got a Nico, Hunter, Nico. The thing is, this is going to be a long mission. I don't know if I want to use my item here. I'm going to say that mostly Nico's getting attacked by minions. Yeah, no, let's just let it ride.
No retreat!
I will remember.
Mia, thank you for doing the shoutouts.
They are hoping to wear me down.
Really? He still gets to go into concealment. Okay.
Have nothing to fear.
Okay. I have very little heroism.
Long before Lilith was entombed here.
Too bad it was Hydra that finally stuck around.
Chthon has been waiting eons for this moment. I'm not giving Hydra any more credit than I have to.
Nor should you.
Okay. I like this because we have 2 hero combos that we could do if we do Empower. The only other thing that I really like is using Limbo Portal and throwing somebody into that person. But what I would need is like her ability to actually throw somebody through a portal, and I don't see those here. So we're gonna do Empower Plus. Yeah.
You knew this more than I did.
That is a lot of damage. Okay. So I basically have to choose 2 enemies that I don't want to exist anymore. Wait, what happened to the stealthy guy? So the stealthy guy is still there, and the trouble is I can't hit him. Consume all heroism. Oh. I don't have any skill cards to generate heroism. So, yeah, we're going to... Yeah, let's hit her, because that takes her out of contention, and it closes her portal, I think.
Let's see if you can keep up.
I knew we could do it.
And then Annihilation. Annihilation doesn't do a ton of damage, but it does enough to kill... Wait, where's Stealthy Guy? Yeah, 1, 2 guys. And kind of mess up a couple more. The alternative is this. So here's the thing. If I don't do that, like, Sniper Guy's gonna kill her. Wait, No, she won't. Hold on a second. We can just shove this guy into...
Want to try this again?
That wasn't what I meant to do! Okay, that's bad. Did that guy even have any health?
We should try that more often.
Oh... Okay, so what I meant to do was just have Hunter shove that guy into that guy, which I think would have killed him. Fortunately, I do think that Nico can still do that move. That, by the way, I really want to acknowledge, that's entirely my fault. Like, the card is up and selected, like, it couldn't be more clear what it's doing, and I still, like, hit the wrong stupid button. Yeah, we're okay. I mean, that wasn't the play that I intended to do, but we'll be good. Let's have Magic throw this box at that guy. And that pretty much takes us out of it. So we do have another attack coming against Nico. I'm going to gamble that it doesn't put her down. And then we've got 2 attacks against Hunter, and those are going to hurt because she's vulnerable. But it is what it is. There's not a lot of benefit to doing a portal right now. And redraws. Yeah, I think we're just going to let it run. Can I redraw this, by the way? Oh, I can. Interesting. Okay. I never really tried to do that, but I'll expire that loot to get other moves.
By her command.
As long as you're ready for the counter.
You are going to pay for that.
Okay.
I still don't get why these guys keep fighting. It can't be the money. What else do mercenaries take in trade?
We both know what Lilith offers them, Nico. A false promise of eternity catered to every corrupted mind.
A spell carried on silent whispers.
Now is not the time to romanticize our peril.
Okay, let's do this to heal Nico.
Leave the rest of us.
Or Hunter, you know, whoever the spell decides to do.
You have to get into demon worship too?
On redraw, gain 102 block. I wouldn't say no to that, but I think that rather than redrawing it, sending him out after his friend... Okay, the good news is both of these guys are attacking Hunter, so if we finish up with Last Sight, then they attack no one.
Hell that.
And that's the end of that turn. Yeah.
We're losing ground.
You are hardly the worst I've seen.
The Knights of Wundagore held rituals of their own not far from here. They believed this land was cursed.
Oh, well.
Wundagore resisted the dark energies of Cthulhu.
What?
His vile influence forever.
Can you repeat that to Caretaker? We were in the middle of something.
Buy us some time! Get inside while you can! Leave that to me!
Punch it!
Hell yeah!
You alone among your kind can serve as the conduit of my power, precious child. Liber tenebris, reversus es nobis. Only a few moments longer. Together we will reforge the Darkhold and usher in...
It's over, lady! hit me again.
But it is all for you. Everything I do is always for you, child.
Block her out! She gave up the right to call you that word when she sold her soul to that monster.
The truth shall reveal itself soon enough, sister.
Even with her attention focused on that damn book, Lilith's barrier will not be easy to bring down.
Yeah, but the cave sure is.
Midnight Suns, disassemble.
Now you're talking.
Shatter all 3 pillars to collapse the temple. Defeat the enemies holding the Shatter Pillar cards. Shattering a pillar will bring additional enemies into the battle. Okay, so we need to avoid being overwhelmed, but also, like, stay on target.
It's not the most elegant solution, but bringing the roof down on them will certainly put a damper on things.
Should have hit a few of those columns with the hell ride. I'm gonna tell Robbie you said that.
Okay, if we can get a make him bleed and then do a strike plus, we'll get a lot more out of it, I feel. Oh, especially if we light up the guys that are part of their soul trio. Apply 1 week. I'd love to do that to that guy, especially since Hunter's coming in a little bit. Oh no, she got her lives back. Okay, I feel better about that. Okay. If we can weaken him and then do a wild strike, I'd feel better about the fact that we're getting that, or just redirect him. Yeah, we can choose who he strikes at the end of this. And, Annihilation is going to be really good fun once we can get it working. I think I want to redraw... I don't know yet. Let's redraw Guarding Strike. Quick Slash is interesting because that gives us a vulnerable. Okay. Hunter. Nope. Same mistake as last time. Let's try that again. Hunter, I want you to throw that guy into that dog. Now let's Quick Slash that guy to apply vulnerable.
Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently she is promiscuous.
Oh, you're not nearly done failing her, though. Let's do, strike him 3 times. With 150 points of damage, plus a 50% bonus for vulnerable, I feel like that's gonna hit him about as hard as we can. And then we might apply the 1 week on the other side.
It's on. It's the job done.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
What does that mean? They're targeting the Guardian. Who's Guardian? Wait, what? Did they go attack the last unit? Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know that you could get the enemies to attack, like, other enemies by just making them bleed. That is unexpectedly awesome. However, now hold on a second then, because I was going to kill him. Should I not do that? Well, then again, then they won't attack anybody, will they? Yeah, screw this guy.
Your fate is weak, even for Hydra.
Okay, the biggest guy in the field is down. The 2 sisters don't draw anybody else into their Soul Link, we could technically blow that up and kill that guy, to stop that guy from attacking Ghost Rider, but I'm not sure that I care. This guy's going to attack Blade, not a big deal, and then the sisters attack no one. Okay. I mean, I feel like this is just about as good as it could possibly have gone. Oh, and then we've got the Mimic. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. But what we're going to do is probably hit him with Annihilation next turn, and then he won't be around so much anymore. Gain 6 heroism for free. Is there any reason not to do this right now? No. Okay. That, we did our move. Yeah, that's it. That's our turn.
Prize is at hand. That's not supposed to hurt.
I guess I just always assumed that the Bloodlust or whatever would cause them to attack the last hero that took bleed, not the last unit.
Welcome their own demise.
Okay.
Do not waste your strength here, child. What has been set in motion cannot be undone. Will not be undone.
So...
You have the power to stop this, Mother.
A debt of blood is owed, and a debt of blood shall be paid. Time will rise.
There's no convincing her. You know what you have to do.
Now that was something.
Oh, it was something, all right. Because I didn't want him to take any damage so that he wouldn't split, and now we can do Annihilation on these guys. The only thing that would be better is if I could maneuver her over here as well. But I don't think I have got anything else. If I do this, I can move her over here. The trouble with that plan is the part where it will discard a random card. And you know it's gonna be Annihilation because the game knows what I'm doing. Oh, hold on. This would do it. Yes, forceful knockback in any direction. Okay, yeah, let's make sure that Annihilation is a gift that we can share with everybody. Let's throw her. No, I don't want to hit the twins because then they'll split and move. Let's do that right there.
All will be judged. Mindless followers suffer the same fate.
Is there an achievement for doing an attack of more than 1,000 points of damage? Oh, are you? Wait, no, look at this, you guys. Wait. Is that's it right there? That's everybody. Do it.
Consider it done.
Your power comes from a delicate balance.
I love that move so much. Just punch the floor. Okay. I did get a Shatter Pillar, but I can't use it. We're out of card plays. I'm not out of moves, so we can elbow this dog into that dog. And that is everything I've got for this turn. Now, this dog is still going to attack Ghost Rider. He's not going to kill him. There's not a lot I can do to stop that. Yeah.
You'll feel this pain soon enough.
I am still surprised.
Okay, now it's...
Sarah, my sister. It's been far too long.
Don't speak as if you know demon. You haven't been my sister for centuries.
It saddens me to hear you say that. But there's still time for you to see things his way.
No one calling themselves a Midnight Sun will ever join your corrupted ranks. I promise you that.
Defeat the Guardian to acquire the next Shatter Pillar card. That's the plan. So, if I had a point, then I could detonate that, and that would hit a good number of guys. The trouble is I have no heroism, so let's make sure that we move Blade someplace that's going to be safe. Yeah, this is well outside the blast radius, and it saves us a card play.
You kissed the mother with that mouth?
Okay, now we blow that. Best I can think of.
Don't blink.
I really want something like that. Basically would double this to 100 points. Like, I just want to acknowledge I do see Obsidian Collar here, but it's not for heroics. It's only for heroisms. Hell's Fury Plus. Boy, that would feel good to do right now, but I need one heroism to do it. Knock back and discard a random card. Let me redraw Hell Ride. Consume all bleed. Yeah, nobody's bleeding, so we kind of want to hold on to that. 38 points of damage doesn't get us to where we want to be. Let's knock that guy over there. Yeah, we're just going to have to hope that of all the cards that this discards, it's not Hell's Fury. So... yeah, let's do this.
Prepare yourself. I will see all that you have done.
Okay, I can live with that. Okay, this doesn't quite put him down. Does anybody remember? Do I still have a
like that once, centuries ago.
A move? And even if I did, yeah, I don't. So I could discard like Reaper. No, we're kind of out of it. So this might be a good time to use an item because Ghost Rider isn't gonna. Yeah, Ghost Rider's about to get killed. So this is the time that we want to use Iron Oak. They're going to gain block equal to their offense for each enemy targeting them. And he's got 3 guys attacking him, so this is a great time for him.
Fuel for the fire.
Okay, that's it. Markrock was asking, do I have an item that will give heroism? That is a good question. I should have checked for that.
Resistance will get you nowhere. You have chosen fate.
Lilith may have
yes.
found the one man, or monster, capable of withstanding the dark energies of that book long enough to fully restore it.
Banner's been nothing but trouble since this whole thing started.
We both know what it is like to have a power that others desire, Blade.
Maybe, but I don't rip my clothes off and go berserk whenever I'm in a bad mood.
Although, Markwack, that was a good question. It'll give heroism equal to the cost of all your heroic cards, and I didn't have any. So it was something that I should have checked, but it wouldn't have applied in that specific case. No one is bleeding. We could make some guys bleed. But not really. Alternatively, Hellmouth. We could draw 2 cards, drop a Hellmouth, like, right here, and try to shove the big guy into it. But with only 74 points of health, it kind of feels like we're going to have other ways to get him dead. Like Relentless, for example. Like, we don't even need to worry about him being injured earlier in the combat. Yeah, if anything, we'd want to hit Relentless on that guy. And I really need to do this Drain Soul, otherwise Robbie dies this turn. So, yeah. I want him dead. How do I get him dead? Let's do... make him bleed.
Exactly what I needed.
That gives us enough to do a Drain Soul, and we could do it against two guys. Darn it, if I could just get his health down a little bit more. Because every time he KOs somebody, he gains souls. So I want him to do a Drain Soul on this guy, but he needs to have 43 points of health or fewer. So we could have Hunter throw this box. Nope, he's outside of range. We could have... Nope, that would take 2 points to kick that. We could have Blade blow that up, but then that guy dies, which is, you know, you would think good, but not quite the move that I want to do. We may need to let go of that plan. Yeah, here's what we're going to do instead. Drain Soul on this guy and this guy, so we still get the 2 kills.
None will be spared. An eternity of suffering awaits.
Okay, he got 2 souls, but unfortunately it didn't feel like he gained back as much health as he lost due to the wound. Is there any way to make these guys not attack Ghost Rider? I feel like we have to do Relentless on this guy to take him down. It's not enough to kill this guy. Now, hold on a second, though. If Hunter elbows that guy... That takes him down to 166 points of damage. Relentless might kill him. I'm bad at math, but I kind of feel like 88 plus 115 is going to be enough. Yeah. We're wasting that bleed, but that's an attack that Ghost Rider doesn't need to take.
I'm impressed.
And then we do have 1 discard. So if I hit this guy, yeah, it doesn't taunt him by default. And if anybody's going to take the hit, it really should be Hunter. So, well, hold on. Yeah, that guy's still outside of our radius, but we could have Blade throw this box at that dog.
You asked for it.
Okay, that pretty much finishes us up. I could bind him, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is not the end. So I think that this guy attacks Ghost Rider. He's got 143 points of damage, so I think that he'll be okay. Oh, I could also blow this up. Sure.
Get some. That's one hell of a move.
They are set on coming after me.
Stark should have just nuked this place from orbit.
We have enough problems with the Hulk as it is. I doubt that would calm his temper.
I say we do it anyway. Burn them all!
Okay. This is our next best chance to do a Shatter Pillar.
I'd watch
I don't know how to keep Ghost Rider alive through this. Okay. Make him bleed paired with some sort of chain attack. Something. Yeah, let's aim at make him bleed.
Let's do it. Should get the blood pumping.
So I'm thinking I tie this guy down because he's gonna hit really hard. Two guys are attacking Blade, or sorry, Ghost Rider. I don't know how to stop that from coming in. This would actually take a card play. It's not free, so we should save this. We don't have enough here to do Daywalker. Maybe this is where we want... So if I use that ability right now, I gain 5 heroism. Then I could chain this onto 4 separate guys. We could take out 3 of the dogs. Hunter could eat that hit. Nobody attacks Ghost Rider. Well, this guy still attacks Ghost Rider. I don't really have a way to stop that. Okay, well, I don't know that we're going to have a better chance to do it, so let's do this.
Get ready. Time's up for these chumps.
And then if we do Daywalker, we kill, and then, like, annoy. Yeah, I don't think I've got anything better than this right now.
Vengeance takes on many forms.
Now, I've used my move. Yeah, I was going to say I could elbow that guy into that guy, but no, I'd have to use a discard, and I kind of want him to attack Hunter because she can take the hit. If we moved here, how far does this go? Is that dog range? It is. It's not enough damage to kill either of those dogs. I feel like I'm going to go for that anyway. So, since we expect Ghost Rider to not be standing at the end of this, I mean, I don't have anything else. Oh, wait. I could do a symbiote bomb. Okay, let's do that. We're going to tie this guy down so that all he can do is bleed and not attack Ghost Rider. The hell is this? So from there, yeah, if we move slightly, well, I'd have to discard something, and I don't know if there's anything I care to discard right now. Yeah, like this is a great card on all the turns that aren't this one, so... Yeah, and Reaper's going to come in handy against this guy next turn. Okay, so I'm not going to discard anything. Nope.
Lilith herself asked me, what makes you think you will care? Still they persist.
Okay. We narrowly saved Ghost Rider's life, and still he doesn't come up with any Drain Souls. So... Options. A, we use Hellmouth. We create a drop. We get 1 strengthened on Ghost Rider, and we get to draw 2 cards. If one of those is a Drain Souls, then we can keep him in the battle longer than the next 5 minutes. Stake Plus is helpful. If we did Stake Plus on him, we do 173 points of damage, and then we could do Reaper Plus to consume all the bleed. It may not kill him. In fact, I really don't think that it would kill him. Yeah, let's go for Hellmouth. We're going to drop Hellmouth here, sort of between these two guys, just in case we can try to elbow one of them in. Oh, look at this! Oh, we can drop Ghost Rider right out of the level and give him health back. This is really, really, really good for him. Ghost Rider takes 130 damage. That will kill him. So we can't use Lash. Let's redraw Lash. Now we're talking. I use this on this guy, and then, but I can't use Reaper because I have to drop Ghost Rider out. Oof. Okay. Maybe we just have to spend this turn eating damage. And what I mean by that is we use Fortify on Hunter to gain 2 counter and 175 block, because those 2 dogs are going to attack her this turn. Yeah.
The advantage is mine.
Ouch. And now, if we do... Yeah, this one, that takes Ghost Rider off the table as well. Okay, so I don't want to hit him with anything, but if we could... Oh... Yeah, I mean, trying to shove him in probably wouldn't have gone our way anyway. I really want to push the dog into one of those places. And the trouble is we can't move and then shove. I think we just end here. If I move... Wait. If I move Hunter over here... Then I'd have to discard something in order to get another move to, like, shove him in, and I don't think that that works. Yeah, I think I have to stop here. Okay, but you got counters as well, right? Did I misread the card? I thought that she had 1 counter. Hey guys, what'd I miss? Okay. Just for ha-has. Wait, stop it. Okay, let's try that again. If we were to shove him into the Hellmouth, so that's a 40% chance to just take him out. I think it goes up with damage. Is it worth hitting him with something like Stake Plus? Screw it. Let's just try to shove him in. No. All right. Chain 4. What do we do with this? Kill, kill, kill. Make this guy bleed. Or, I mean, what if we just, like, if we just apply all the bleed on him and then do Reaper, I feel like that's a better choice.
It's over for you.
Like, doesn't this stack all the bleeds onto that guy?
You are a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, 9 bleeds. And now we're going to do Reaper to consume all the bleed on him all at once. And, oh, look at that. Oh, it does work exactly the way that I hoped. Yes, please.
I am impressed.
Okay, we have a Shatter Pillar. If we use it right now, a whole bunch of guys come onto the field and then they immediately get to go. So I want for that not to happen. So these guys are all going to attack Blade right now. So I think that what we do with Blade to round things out is we do Stake on this, we get him all of his health back, and then he just takes 2 minion shots from the dogs.
Get it. It sounds to me like
Yeah,
you
he is
dismissed
fighting
your
fit.
mama.
He is doing just fine now. I do have a discard. I could potentially shove a dog into the Hellmouth. I would like to do that. So we're gonna redraw or discard. I don't want to discard any of these. Yeah, no, we're just gonna take the hits.
I think you got him.
Maybe I should be flat.
Are we down to our last pillar? Oh, we are! Oh, I should have just played it. My bad. Could I have played it? I don't remember. We just hit the thing, right? Does this burst or no? I don't think that it does. Okay, let's kill the dog.
Suffer the pain of your victims.
Nice, he got some health off of that. And let's do this as well. Wait, oh, that dog is dead. He doesn't look dead. So I think all of the... Yeah, okay, now let's do Shatter Pillar. And I'm just sort of crossing my fingers that this is the end of the mission. I miscounted my pillars. I thought it was 4. Was that the third one?
That barrier is still holding.
Tenebris reverses es nobi.
Get out of there now! You've done more than anyone could ask.
Almost. Yo, demon lady. One thing before we go. This is for
Johnny Blaze.
No! The spell must not be interrupted!
Now we may leave.
Mother.
Your mother died centuries ago. Now get out of there.
I don't know, man. We tried punching it with our fist. I'm out of ideas.
What's wrong?
Everything.
Okay. I wanna...
Yes, Robbie, I have eyes.
Dude, that's so freaking crazy.
Please,
The mysterious structure, which has
I
been
hope
described
Aunt May
as
isn't
some
watching
kind
this
of
because she's
ancient
going to
temple,
flip.
has suddenly appeared in the war-torn Republic
We try to
of
stop
Transia,
it, but
decimating a
I
remote
screwed up,
village at the base
Robbie.
of Mount
It's
Wonderful.
okay, you can
These
say it.
images,
Doesn't
taken
matter
by
who
tourists,
screwed up.
have been reposted
What
over
matters
2
is that
million
we're
times
screwed.
on every social media outlet with the hashtag #ApocalypseWow.
We're in the end game now.
So I do want to restart the game because of all of the like weird glitchy graphics, but I also know from experience that it can like knock us out of the dialogue and stuff. Fox McCloud was saying, I was about to say that the Hulk has unburied himself quite a few times. That wasn't going to stop him. Yeah. Also, can we take a second to redefine screwed up? Again, just like with Tony, what was the alternative? They tried something which was the only play they had, and it didn't work. And it worked so well that they thought it was, and then they forgot that actually dropping just a big stone on the Incredible Hulk is not going to slow him down very much. So he just dug himself out. Oh, we screwed up. In what way? What was the better plan that you didn't do? What was the additional step you didn't take? They knocked the temple down on them and apparently thought that if the temple wasn't there, then the book wouldn't work, and they turned out to be wrong. That's not screwing up. It's just not having all the information about this magic that predates writing. So can everybody please relax for a second?
It felt like we won for a second. But we're not winning, are we? Don't answer that.
You're expecting to hear a witty one-liner. I get it. But I gotta say, I'm speechless.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm serious. You dropped a freaking mountain on the Hulk, and he waltzed away like it was nothing. I mean, if a mountain didn't kill him, what could? My ego? No. It couldn't stand carrying the weight of the entire world. Oh, 1 billion elephants. A duck the size of a house? Or maybe 2 mountains.
Third time is the charm. Maybe we could drop the moon on him.
Perfect idea, Hunter. Rock hard just thinking about it. I said what I said.
What else is there to lose at this point?
Literally everything. Figuratively, also everything. The exciting thing is that you don't know.
And you know how this ends?
A Deadpool never reveals his secrets. After all that, we can add another L to the pile.
An L?
You know, a loss, a goose egg, a big fat 0. Gotta say, I don't know how you keep up the cheerleader attitude.
I have faith we will still win in the end.
Where does this so-called faith come from? The Good Feelings supply store?
From myself and my friends, like you.
Right in the feels.
You sound in pain.
It's okay. I'm into it. Just take it sleazy, Hunter. The fight's not going anywhere.
Oh, hey, Morbius. How's your vampire research coming? Okay, so it turns out nobody else actually has anything to say tonight, so I guess we'll go check our treasure chests, and then I guess just turn in. It feels weird not to debrief with everybody. Fox McCloud was saying, as soon as he burned that shield down, why didn't Blade just shoot her? I don't know. It would feel a little bit odd if Lilith was just killed by an Uzi after all of this. It would be kind of amusing if the thing that can stop an ancient magical goddess that's hundreds of years old is just shooting her in the head. There was an episode of Buffy that ended like that. Are we allowed to spoil episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer? A demon so great that no weapon forged could possibly stop them. So Buffy killed them with a weapon that had not been forged back when the demon was around, which was a rocket launcher. Okay, that is everything for the day. I guess, all right. Good night, everybody. Enjoy your show. La la la. Don't tell me what happens. I'm taping it.
Can you not feel it, child? The end is upon us.
You have gone too far, Mother.
I could say the same to you, child. Leaving me for dead and buried under that mountain. What a way to treat your mother.
Next time, I will use a bigger mountain.
Say what you must, but I saw the hesitation in your eyes. Besides, you won't get another chance. The Darkhold is finally complete. The prophecy draws to its close. The Midnight Sun is coming, and with it, him. We will all have our final parts to play. Will you be ready when the curtain rises?
When the time comes, my hand will not hesitate.
I pray it does not. You have come a long way, child. Standing before me with such conviction, such belief. You look a lot like him, you know.
What? Wait, I thought we could not talk about him here.
Ugh, God, no, not him. Him. Your father.
I have never heard you speak of him until now.
We close upon the end of a billion years prophecy. Forgive me if I'm a bit sentimental. I sometimes wonder if I could bring his soul to this place. To have him stand once more beside me. Beside us.
I implore you, do not. In his death, he has been spared the sight of the foul creature you have become. I envy him for that. What? No snappy comeback? Promises that we shall be reunited under the glorious eye of the Midnight Sun?
No, child. Not this time.
Agatha! Okay. Hello, Agatha.
Agatha?
I'm sorry to intrude, dear. Do you have a moment?
For you? Of course.
You always came to me for advice when vexed by a difficult problem. Never Sarah.
I could always count on your wisdom.
Really? I always feared I was flying by the seat of my broom. Did I tell you I had one of those in the 1960s? Quite comfortable.
A seated broom? Where is it now? Can I see it?
Lost in the chaos of an unforgettable music festival. It was a wild year.
A shame. So, what troubles you?
I don't know how to say this without sounding melodramatic, but... despite our actions, the prophecy unfolds. Chthon's return seems inevitable. Yet all I can do for the people I love is haunt a library and play macabre tour guide.
Agatha.
I should be here with Sarah and yourself, helping to bring the team together. But I never have felt more... useless. I'm sorry, Hunter. I'll leave you to your rest.
Agatha, wait. Good night.
Agatha. Hunter, I'm coming in. Where is she? I heard you speaking with her.
We're not lying to her. Yes!
I am surprised you can hear Agatha.
Then you don't deny it?
Why would I? Especially to you.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? Why didn't you tell Caretaker?
I made a promise not to tell.
To who?
Agatha.
Then why now?
Because if you can hear Agatha, the two of you need to have a long talk.
I don't know if I could face her.
Then let me talk to her.
All right. I'm trusting you, Hunter.
Good night.
Go back to sleep. Okay, hold on a second. Because what I want to do is I'd like to restart the game. So as we've done in the past, what we're going to do is just hit save and drop one right here. That was a really fun combat. So yeah, what we'll do is, again, edit out the time that we're going to spend restarting because it takes like 2 minutes, and we'll just cut back to when we're back into the game. All right, and now that we've restarted the game, we're going to see if it holds a little bit more steady. And yes, go back to sleep. No, go back to sleep. There we go. Okay, I want to read the super links. Oh, and we got a private message from Morbius. I guess he wants to go hang out. Let's read the public messages first. Okay, wow, Blade was busy. Peter, how did it feel to sign the Devil's contract? Spider-Man says, not as scary as signing my first lease. Fewer stipulations, too, now that I think about it. Blade says, you're allowed to sign documents on your own, no guardian? Spider-Man says, Blade, how old am I? Blade says, I'll need to see proof of that lease, 2 IDs, and a signed deposition from your aunt before I answer. And here's Scarlet Witch. We have to help the people of Transia. I can't bear what's going on. Captain Marvel says S.H.I.E.L.D. is on it. So many assets are being retasked to Transia that they may have to double the country's population. Scarlet Witch says, I've heard all that before. Transia is always an afterthought. Captain Marvel says, if you want to do something tangible, check the available ops. Heroes from all over are responding to the crisis, Wanda. This isn't a vanity NGO type of situation. NGO? Is Jab here? Do we know what NGO is? Magic says, send me out. I want to help Wanda's people. Captain Marvel says, it's not just Ileana. I've spoken privately with the team and everyone is ready to head out. Scarlet Witch says, I don't know what to say. It's not something I expected. Magic says, you see, Wanda? I told you it was a good team. Captain Marvel says, you did? And Magic says, shush, don't ruin the moment. And then finally, Nico is saying, I can't stop watching the news this morning. This just sucks. Captain Marvel says, it's easy to take this stuff personally. Yeah, the end of the world. It is easy to take that personally. Right now, you got to focus on what's next. Nico says, they won this battle, but not the war. Does that actually work? Captain America says, it did for me. Captain Marvel says, don't give up hope, Nico. Nico says, the human cost of all of this, I can't begin to understand it. Captain America responds, I suggest not retreating from that sorrow. Let it drive you forward. Nico says, does that actually work? Captain America says, not always, but it's better if you understand the stakes with your eyes open. Okay, now we're going to go. Also, Jab is saying, NGO is not a comics thing. Non-governmental organization, says Jägermeister. Thank you. I did not recognize it. Fox McCloud is saying a non-profit organization that operates independently of any government, typically one whose purpose is to address social or political issues. It's probably something that I should know and recognize and didn't, so I appreciate that. Morbius says once more, thank you. I still feel as though I'm intruding into your home, so I'd like to clear the air when you have time.
What were you reading, Doctor? One of those political spy thrillers Captain Rogers is always head down in?
It's actually a medical journal on bispecific antibodies and the treatment of hematologic malignancies. Just some light reading.
Here's a quick question. Michael Morbius, is he voiced by the same guy who voices the, the Spectre? I'm trying to remember his name. In Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor, the elf that's like, you know, coupled up to your soul in that game. Because that's who he sounds like, but also a little bit different. So I'm trying to place him.
I hope you learned something that could give us an edge in battle. We need every advantage.
I feel the same. I've found that when I keep my mind sharp, I make better use of my body. In truth, I've been in survival mode so long, I don't know where to find my own off switch.
Every second counts. Whenever we sleep, someone somewhere falls to my mother's minions.
Yes, we can sleep when we're dead.
I tried that once. It was not relaxing.
Ah, right. Then I will stick with my journals.
Okay. Jab was saying an NGO is like the Red Cross, for example. Jägermeister was thinking more along the lines of Rainbow Six and other Black Book operators, like people that are not acknowledged as being operating on behalf of a government. Is that the general idea?
What don't you believe, Robbie?
That our plan failed.
We can.
I dropped 10 cubic tons of rubble on Lilith's head, and she still managed to reform the Darkhold.
She has a hard head.
Magic is right. What's done is done. No use in dwelling on our mistakes. Best to look forward. Think you can do that, Robbie?
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to.
We will find another way to stop her. I promise. Yes, hello.
The entire Abbey is humming about the Hulk. But I'm sure if Banner were here, he'd be lamenting the Hulk's appearance with us.
Doctor, you do know that Banner is the Hulk?
No, that's where you're wrong. Banner and the Hulk share a body, but they are different personalities. And I understand Banner isn't incredibly fond of his greener half.
It sounds like you speak from experience.
I know what it's like to hate and fear a part of yourself you cannot control.
Then you understand what we must do if Banner is not able to assume authority over that half.
I do. And that scares me more than Mephisto himself.
MJ, can you please drive by May's house and make sure she's okay? If she turned on the news, she's probably scared. I know you're upset too. Everyone's in the same boat. She won't want you to be making a fuss, so come up with an excuse as to why you're there. Maybe bring her some cookies. She loves oatmeal raisin. Oh, and she probably won't be going out to get her paper, so can you collect the Daily Bugles and bring them in? Maybe check to see if they're running any Spider-Man headlines and ditch those. I can't say when I'm coming back. Hopefully soon? Yes, I'm in a safe place with good people. You can tell that to May, too. MJ, I'm gonna be fine. Promise.
Are you hearing this? It's adorable.
I know. I'm not gonna let him forget about it. Also, hello to you too.
Remember that time we fought together in Madripoor?
Oh, that's how we would have known about Madripoor. He just started to talk about it. Sure. So wait, who was he? Was he talking to Captain America about Madripoor? I didn't mean to interrupt him. I would have wanted to hear what the story was. He might restart the conversation when we go back upstairs.
Hey Doc, Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Right. I don't remember if I have other double ups. It is a purple though. Let's... Yeah, I've only got one Drain Soul. Let's re-roll on Drain Soul. Soul Blast. I do like her Soul Blast. We don't get it very often. I think I need to rework her deck so that we have more portals and more ways to throw people through portals, because magic is not living up to her full potential. We know what her potential is. We're just not getting there because we don't draw the abilities that she needs. Oh yeah. Let's pick up another Daywalker then. Okay, artifact study.
Are there any curses I should be aware of?
Okay.
An excellent find.
I'll take those essences. Blueprint exchange research. Yeah, so I need to do one more mission with Morbius. So, and again, this is not a request for information. I'm just noting, apparently there's an achievement. Sorry, no, there is an achievement for doing all of, like, Venom's research. I've done all the research that there is at this time. I have to assume that more unlocks later. I just wanted to, like, note that that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we've done that.
Farewell.
Oh, firefighters rescued by the Human Torch after being trapped by a forest fire. Captain America says they weren't just trapped. According to our friends in the Baxter building, the firefighters say they were chased by fire demons. Good thing Johnny was there. Ghost Rider's glad, so wishes that he was there. Captain Marvel says if you want to meet Johnny, I can probably arrange something a little safer than a forest fire. Ghost Rider says, no offense, Cap, but that sounds like a mission right up my alley. Fire, demons, California. Nico wants to know the rescue plan. Ghost Rider says, don't worry about it, it's a good one. Nico says, is it to drive into the fire with the Hell Ride, open the door, and tell them to hop in? Tell them to hop in 4 firefighters at a time? And Robbie says 5, because there's also the trunk. Do we want... Oh, we have an edit deck for him, do we? Right, the Daywalker that we just picked up. So, theoretically, we could upgrade Daywalker, but again, I think that's like 200 Heroic Essence, which is why it hasn't been done right now. It's fantastically expensive. Okay, Hero Op completed. Let's go get that. So, Jägermeister, I don't know if you're still here. Will you also be streaming tonight? Sure, we can talk to Caretaker.
I apologize for not having the bandwidth to speak last night. It's just, I'm still in a bit of shock. My mind has been spinning, trying to process it all.
You do not need to apologize to me or anyone else.
Yes, I know you're right. There's no excuse. I must pull myself together. At any moment, my sister will unleash Chthon upon the planet. Yet Wanda is back in the library reading as if we were back to normal before Agatha passed. Half of me wishes she was here so I could ask her for guidance, for a way out of this mess.
And the other half?
Is glad she's not alive to endure the horrors of what a Chthon reign would bring. Still, I wonder what she would say if she was here.
Well, I know she would not want you to throw in the towel before the fight is finished.
No, she wouldn't. She would want us to give it every ounce of strength we have left.
Then let us do just that. Let us kick Lilith's ass back to hell. Show her who is the better sister.
I've been wanting to do that since 3rd grade.
The blood had 3rd grade?
I meant that figuratively. I need to get my head together. Now that the Temple of Chthon is revealed, our options are dwindling.
I just want to acknowledge, I did see the option there for, oh, maybe she is here. That doesn't seem constructive. Like, either tell her or don't. Don't tease her along. That seems cruel.
Agatha, a moment?
Yes, Hunter? And why are we whispering?
Meet me in my room. We need to talk.
All right. What is this about?
Wanda knows you are in the Abbey. Last night, she overheard us speaking.
She did?
She confronted me and demanded to know where you were.
What did you tell her?
I could not lie to her. Not about this.
I'm glad you didn't. If Wanda overheard me, the rules have changed.
Should we tell her?
Yes, this evening. I'll seek you out after the mission. Here I go, stirring up trouble. Feels like old times.
Okay, hero op completed. Yeah, that's actually why we came in here and then got distracted by other stuff.
Let me know when you have a real challenge.
Eddie has never seen such a luxurious bomb shelter. Too bad it was also a death trap for all the rich folks trying to avoid an apocalypse, only to find out it does home delivery. Vampires were hunting in style between crystal-encrusted jacuzzis and trays of caviar canapes. When Venom was done, no chandelier was left whole, but also no vampire. The shelters were cleared. That's a weird Venom cover. It really looks like we're just getting, like, what is front and center in the dead middle of the cover? I think that we could probably just, you know, there we go. Maybe like that. Much better, I feel. Okay, and then we got a couple feeding frenzies. Apparently we're getting those all over the place now. Somewhere between dry and wet saunas, a vampire was getting ready for a human snack when Morbius cut its mealtime short. Morbius slayed... Is it slayed or slew? Slayed the vampires and saved the patrons, who had left the spa extremely tense and ready to leave a 1-star review, but at least they were alive. I didn't pull out a lot of cash, so I don't know that I'm gonna spend anything on coils right now.
I'm here if you need me.
Okay. Let's check our chests. It looks like there's only one that I see, so that'll be easy to pick up. Also, I will just say, I didn't feel like that was a 1-star performance that we got in that last story mission. Nobody went down, and actually the first section of it went just about as well as it conceivably could have, I thought. Like, we started by, like, blowing everybody up. Nobody needed a revive. Everybody made it to the end.
Bonazua. This is the first time I've been here since I had to leave the Abbey.
And?
For obvious reasons, Agatha is on my mind. I can't imagine how much pressure it would be to carry that kind of secret. Of course, I'd like to know more, but I trust you're doing the best you can.
Grumpy, hello! I hope your trip is going well. I know that the flight had been delayed. I hope that we can maybe keep you company for a little while longer. Either you are traveling or have arrived wherever you're going.
I have nothing to add. But soon, I promise.
That's all I ask. I don't know what I expected to find here.
Books, usually.
Thank you for that. I meant, Agatha and I spent so much time here, I expected to feel, I don't know, anything at all. Instead, I'm just numb. I'm starting to feel guilty that I don't feel guilty.
If you want to talk about it, I will listen.
Thank you, but I don't want to distract from what I'm sure will be a busy day for you.
It is no trouble.
I know. But also, I need to figure it out for myself before I can talk about it. If the offer's still open later, I'll take you up on it.
I understand.
Well, I should get back to my studies.
Grumpy's saying that he's landed in hell and freezing. So it's like the, like, colonial times hell. For a lot of for a lot of history, hell was depicted as someplace that was freezing, not burning. I remember reading that in history. Hopefully it's close to being correct. As we're like doing a bit of shopping here at the gift shop, Squadron Supreme, we don't have this. The Squadron Supreme, are they really that bad? Decide for yourself with this comprehensive history, clocking in at 12 heart-pounding pages. I thought it was great, says Wonder Man. Blood on Blood. I think we probably got better stuff than that. And then Luxury Bites. I feel like we have Luxury Bites. I don't know that we have a Blood on Blood, and I can easily afford it, so we're going to grab that. I want to acknowledge that I like the fact that the story is... I didn't pick up on this at first, but a running theme through the whole thing has been the value of found family over birth family. And that's sort of like Hunter's story from the very beginning, carrying her from back in, what, the 1600s all the way through to today. Her mother was never there for her. It was always Caretaker and Agatha. And then in the more recent times, it's all of the other superheroes that she's met. I like that the game embraces that and gives you all sorts of dialogue option to tell her mother to go to hell. F off. We don't want you here. I'm not gonna hesitate to kill you. I've never even known you, and I do know the family that I have here. I feel like it's very liberating for people who, and like acknowledging of people who might not have had a great... So we can hit another level with Captain America to do this.
I can see you've earned your reputation.
A great family life, and rose above that. Like, here's a game that understands and acknowledges that and says, yeah, you can find a better family than the one that you might have been born into. So we're going to look at the upgrade abilities, but unless it's an attack ability, I don't feel like I've got a lot to work with.
But they're going to get it either way.
Fury is new and surprisingly affordable. 1 vulnerable and 2 marked. Well, I haven't been using Fury. I feel like I can bypass it for now. Nothing here. No. No. No.
I feel stronger already.
Okay. So, he does have a heroic, Shadow Strike Plus, change 3 times, and draws a Morbius card for each target. Hold on, that seems like a really good upgrade. Are we using Shadow Strike right now? We are.
Caretaker said I need to be a team player. So I guess I'm letting you choose for me too.
I'll tell you what, I don't have a better heroic for him, so I'm going to put that in. Okay, I was hoping for somebody with an attack card. Literally nobody with an attack card. So we can upgrade Hex Mark, but we've already got a Hex Mark. Yeah, I think I might need to burn some cards. I guess what we'd want to do is see, what would I like to upgrade that I don't have the points for? Am I using an Eviscerate? I am. If any target is KO'd, gain 1 counter. If any target, that seems like a really good upgrade for that. Sure. Well, but then again, why wouldn't I want to do this one? Yeah, we get an extra chain on it. So I would want an extra heroic essence. So what I want to do is burn 1 Eviscerate and then upgrade his better copy. So let's go there. We're going to go to Inventory. We're going to go Heroics. And we're just going to look at Wolverine. Yeah, so let's burn this one. And I'll tell you what, are there any other heroics that I know for a fact I'm not going to make use of? Or I have multiple copies of? Like, we've got a couple Feeding Frenzies here. If I was to use one, it would be this one, right? So why not burn this one? Yeah. It's 166 essence that I can just make use of. Apparently, I accidentally made multiple air superiority, so we might do that one. And I've got... Hold on. I think I have multiple patiences as well. Where's Hunter? Okay, I have an upgraded Mindbreaker, so I'm going to burn at least one of these other Mindbreakers. If I were to upgrade Patience, it does do a lot of damage. The thing is, it's never going to do more damage than Annihilation. It's never going to do more damage than Annihilation, so why would I ever want to use it? I'd have to hold it in my hand a really long time. I don't know. Maybe it's foolish to do that. But even then, hold on. I've got 3 Patiences. I don't need that many. We can definitely get rid of one of those. Okay. Holy Burst, I'm kind of thinking that I want to be rid of. It's kind of cheap. It does damage each enemy and restores health to each ally, so it's a really handy heal. Oh, man. Remember Bladestorm? Bladestorm was an awesome ability. I want to get another Bladestorm. What would the upgrade be on this one? Draw a card for each KO. Holy hell. Yeah, I remember Bladestorm. That was a really good ability. And then I sort of got Annihilation and stopped using it as much. Okay. Let me just see what else we've got. Nothing really for Blade. I feel like we could probably burn Spang. We're not gonna... He's got a better one, doesn't he? I feel like he does. This plain Fists of Radiance, rather. We can get rid of that one. Oops. So, hypothetically, I upgrade this one, which means that I can burn this one safely. Yeah. Ghost Rider. No, I want more Drain Souls, not fewer ones. Hunter we just did. So Iron Man, yeah, again, I've got a couple upgraded precisions. I didn't make good decisions with Iron Man, it turns out. I spent way too much heroism upgrading all of his heroics in ways that weren't super valuable. I'm not sure that I'm committed to changing any of that right now. We're gonna burn... We've got a lot of we've got a lot of reinforcements. I think a lot of these I picked up specifically to burn and get the essence out of them. Morbius we've looked at. I feel like Nico. Yeah, nothing for Nico right now. And then Scarlet Witch and Spider-Man. Oh no, actually I've got a bunch of weird hex charges in here. Let's not make any changes there. And I somehow... Spider-Man. Okay, so I think it's safe to burn Web Throw, because I'm just going to upgrade his starred one if I want to use it. And then... Wolverine. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so I came out of that with a ton of heroic essence, right? Over 1,000 we should have right now?
Time to take it to the next level.
Okay, so... If I wanted to upgrade Bladestorm...
dogs. No excuses here.
Yeah, we could replace Guarding Strike with Bladestorm, I feel like. But let's take a look. So, yes, Daywalker, I feel like it would be really useful. Draw a card for each KO. When we do something like take out a whole cloud of minions, and this is the ability that he's actually using. So we're going to put that one in.
We need any advantage we can get.
And then we might also apply a mod to that. I'm not necessarily walking away from that. So, he does use Spang. On KO, draw 2 cards. And it does more damage when he's at full health, which he frequently is because he's got block for days.
We've got something for everyone.
Yeah, let's upgrade that. I feel like if they're like currently having it equipped, Rain of Blows. We've already gotten upgraded Rain of Blows, and it's starred as well, so we're not going to worry about that one. Ghost Rider. Nothing yet. Magic. So, reinforcements. Summon a hero from the Abbey for 2 turns when we upgrade it. On redraw, gain concealed. On redraw, gain 37 block. 37 block isn't very much. Gain concealed would be really good. I wonder what which hero you get from the Abbey. Are we currently making use of this? No.
Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here.
I feel like Reinforcement would go really well instead of Gather Plus. And I love Gather Plus, but I feel like Reinforcement would be... Yeah.
Just give me a target.
We might rework her deck.
Now I feel truly nasty.
Okay, this also has Lifesteal attached onto it. Yeah, we're gonna have to switch out the Feeding Frenzy that he's got equipped, but that seems like a good one to go. Hex Charge. I don't know how I feel about Hex Charge yet. Yeah, that's the one that causes them to explode. Hex Charge is weird. Web Throw. So I'm not using this right now. I love Thwip Plus. It allows us to bind down an enemy and to stop them from attacking. This would replace that with Forceful Knockback in any direction. Nearby enemies take 76 damage.
Tricks for old dogs. No excuses here.
And on redraw, gain 38 block. 76 damage to a cloud of enemies isn't bad, but I don't feel like that's one of the better heroics for me. Oh, this makes it 1 point cheaper, 1 heroism cheaper. That's not bad. But I like Eviscerate. To get that +1 counter... Oops, hold on. Yeah, to get that +1 counter, I feel like is really worth it.
Try to handle me now.
Okay. Venom. Sure. I don't know though, because Devouring Strike is really, really, really good. As is Tasty Brains. Let me pause on that one, because the other thing that I want to go do is I want to get, and we do have to put somebody into combat therapy, I want to get another copy of Bladestorm. I remember really liking that ability when we unlocked it. Ability crafting. I would like one Bladestorm, please. And I need a legendary blueprint. So I don't have that. Can we do a blueprint exchange to get one? I cannot. No, we can salvage it, but we cannot craft one. Okay.
Until next time.
So let's do our combat therapy for sure, because I don't want to forget to do that. Somebody's injured. I think it's... Isn't it Ghost Rider? Yes, it is. Okay.
Caretaker, let's do this.
Let me take a quick look, because
wasting.
Yeah, we did a couple things there. We're going to rework a couple decks. Not rework them. I want to add some of the new abilities that we just put in. I don't think that we did anything for Hunter. But I want to say... did we get a better Daywalker? Yeah, we got the starred one. Let's put that one in there. And then Stake Plus... The thing I love about it is the lifesteal. I know it's only a white one, but man, is it good. Do I really not have an upgraded Make 'em Bleed? Turns out I don't. We might craft for one of those. Make 'em Bleed is like a staple for Blade. It's really good. It's like a core ability for him. Oops. Okay, Captain America. I think we did put in his upgraded Spang. Yes. All right, so we're feeling good on that. Captain Marvel we're all set on. Deadpool we're all set on. Yep, we didn't do anything here. I gotta say, Hellride, the problem with Hellride is the discard your entire hand. You can play it at any time. I've done it. It tends to cause a big problem when you do it. If I wanted to replace that with, like, Immolate Plus, enemies KO'd by Ghost Rider will explode for 65 damage for 2 turns, and you can get extra health back by redrawing it. That's also a... I'm not sure I'm a big fan of Retribution. Let's consider replacing Retribution with this starred and upgraded Immolate. I feel like that's going to be more worthwhile for him. And then the magic is the one that I really want to rework. Yep, we've got Hellfire Beam in here. We're going to keep that up and running for a bit. Okay, so the trouble with magic is that we can either make portals or knock back guys, and that's not being very helpful. So... this has knockback, this has knockback, this has knockback, so why do I never get to knock anybody through portals? Like, look at all of this stuff, it's all here. Moving an enemy comes in super helpful. This creates a portal, and for the rest of the mission, deal 111 damage. Can I get another Limbo's Grasp, perhaps? Is that possible? Because I could replace Limbo's Portal with another Limbo's Grasp. That would be ideal. Oh, yeah, and the reinforcement. That's what we're going to do. We're going to replace Gather with... I did the wrong thing. Gather with our upgraded reinforcement. Because then we get to bring somebody in from the Abbey, and that seems extremely useful. So, I mean, I could replace Trapdoor... No, what I want more than anything is another Limbo's Grasp. So let's go see if we can craft that up. I do have some extra skill essence, and if I don't, then I can burn cards for it.
What are we building today?
Okay, I can afford this easily, and if I can afford 2 of them, then we'll just push them together. I cannot. I'd need 50 skill essence. We've got 40. So let's take a quick look to see what skill cards I feel okay about burning. We're going to go to, yep, abilities, type, skill. I don't feel like I know Scarlet Witch well enough to burn any of her cards yet. I might burn this one. Not really a fan of it. It taunts. We gain 0 resist. With Summon Fuego, we gain some resist. I guess it's got its benefits. I think it's perfectly safe to burn this one step ahead, and that's going to give us almost all the skill essence that we need. We've got 2 upgraded Dark Heals, and one of them is starred, so this one's perfectly safe, I think, to burn. And that should give us the essence that we were hoping for. So let's get one more.
How can we help you, Hunter?
Limbo Grasp.
I suspect this will level the... I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Now, as I'm running over, would it have been... Jav is saying, glad to see you rationalizing your build. Yeah, it's reaching that point where I feel like I know... You know what really helped, by the way? The threat room. Like, seeing the characters get to, like, go to their maximum potential is like... We have to adjust the build so that we can do more of that in the actual missions as well. So, we're going to... I need 100 skill essence to do this. Okay. Or, now hold on. What if we applied an ability mod to that? Oh, right. That's why you can't do it. Yeah, you have to upgrade it first. Okay. I did not make a horrible mistake. So I need to get myself 50 skill essence. Let's see if we can just craft for it. Because I'm running out of cards that I know for a fact that I'm just not going to make use of. So let's go over here. Oh, nope. Nope. I would need some... Wait, attack, heroic, attack, skill. And this would give me 10. I would need to build 5 of these. Why do I not have any moderate skill essence? Because I would need 3 more moonflowers. Well, I don't really know where to get those. Okay, plan B. Burn cards. Just skill cards. I do feel like we have... Didn't I just do this for Ghost Rider? Yeah, hold on a second. Let me actually call up Ghost Rider specifically. I feel like I just got him a better immolate, and I did. So if we go to Edit Deck, the immolates... Yeah, he's got 2 immolates left, and it's very unlikely that I'm going to want to use those. So let's burn at least one of those, as long as it's plus 50. Inventory, abilities, type, skill, and let's just get there quickly. Ghost Rider. Okay. Burn. Yeah, that's more than enough. I do think there's a strong argument to be made for...
Practice makes perfect.
Limbo's Grasp, yes.
A powerful improvement.
And we might even... Let's put it into her deck. We're going to replace her regular portal with that one. Darn it. There we go. Now, whenever she gets a portal, it'll not only make a portal, but it will also increase the damage of the other portals. Now, this other portal here was free. Like, I'm not going to get rid of it, but it feels like if we can make the portals that she shoves through be more effective, you know, we'll just have more victory from it. I feel like this is going to go okay. We'll give it a shot. Banish has not seen as much use as I would have thought. I mean, Banish would theoretically let us just take a boss character completely out of, you know, off the table for a minute or two. Yeah, I think part of it was that Limbo portal, although free, also didn't give us any heroism. Okay. And then, did we want to do anything specifically? Where did I go? Specifically with Wolverine. I feel like I wanted to... Yeah, we're going to replace this Eviscerate with this much better one. And then Lethal Pounce. There's no reason in the world we don't have this in place of our regular Lethal Pounce. Okay, so we've got 4 attacks, 3 skill cards, and 1 heroic. And they're our best cards for him, so I feel like that's probably pretty good. Okay. That, I feel like, puts us right in line where the next thing that we're going to do is go to the mirror table and do our next mission. It looks like we have to do a general mission no matter what. I thought it would be story mission DLC, but no, they have you do a general mission between, which is fine with me. It's just more experience points. But that's going to be where we call it for this episode. I'm gonna make the responsible decision. I'm gonna listen to the Marquardt in my mind to say, hey, if you do another mission, by the time it's done, it'll be 10:30 Eastern. Like, it's gonna be a problem. So let's call it here. Our next episode on the stream here is likely to be episode 2 of Pentiment. We're going to take another look at that. So our next episode of Marvel's Midnight Suns will most likely happen on Tuesday afternoon. So if you would like to see the continuing story, I really thought that it might be setting up for like an end story. I was like, wait, they can't like win this by just dropping a roof on Lilith and then they just all go home, and like, that wouldn't make much sense. So I was glad that that wasn't the actual end. Yeah, we will see what the story bears out when we return, most likely on Tuesday for episode 27. Until next time, you guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.